Go for it. Hey, bear me 2 minutes while I was setting this up. I'm a little bit late. I'm going to try and do this outside. If it doesn't work, I'll go inside and do it inside. 2 seconds. Okay. Just one moment. Welcome to British Cook if you're here already. Not sure if anyone is yet. It's just starting to go through notifications, I think. Hey Joel, great to see you. How you doing? I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't really been, well, I haven't been online that much, have I, to be honest with you? Just getting this set up a minute. Try and get this tripod set up so we can chat live. Should be pretty good. I've decided to go outside to have a little chat out in the garden. Hey Joel, great to see you, buddy. As I said, hi Peldon. There we go. Let's just see if that works. Can you see me okay? Can you see me okay? Just trying to work out if this is working or not. Yeah, I was shaving while the other live stream was on. So that's cool. Looks good. Excuse me. It's been a busy few days, so I was having a little subsider. Brilliant. I'm glad you can see me. Finally. So, popped online really to say hello to people and have a quick chat about a few different things. Not sure where the camera is in this one. I'm probably looking the wrong way. Let me know. Am I looking at the camera now? I think I am. Or am I looking at the camera now? Was it the first look or the second look? I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yes. I'm sure yes is good. Great to see Lena. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, I was going to go live early today, but I was a bit tied up with an awful lot of things. So I thought I'd go live this evening. Short-term notice, why not? Bit of fun. It's quite nice outside still. The noise you can hear is the rooks in the trees. Can you hear them too? Nice one. Oh. How is everyone? Are you all good? You do? Oh, that's cool. It's rooks up high. Really high. Yeah, Joel, it will be good times ahead. Excuse me. Can you hear? Okay, so you can hear the birds. You can see me okay. So actually, that's not too bad, is it? And you said it's quite clear, is it, the picture? Can you hear me okay? Or are the birds noisier than me? So you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly or see me clearly? Which one is it? Awesome. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Is it Peld? I know what your name is. I'm not going to say it here, but I can't. Is it Peldon? I can't pronounce a thing. So I'm very clear. Audio's great. Hey, Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Ah, yeah, you left loads of messages I haven't replied to yet. Sorry about that. You did leave quite a few comments, I think, a few days back. I haven't replied to anything. I've been so busy with a few different things. So sorry about that, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that you watch the videos and enjoyed them. So how is everyone? You all okay? Because it has been a little while, hasn't it? It's been a lot going on. Thank you very much, Lena. Cheers, appreciate that. Okay, it says that I've lost 3 people. Is there a connection problem? Is there a connection problem? Is anyone having a problem being connected? I don't know. So that's right, no problem at all. That's fine. Don't worry about that at all, Beth. Audio video good, okay. It's just it suddenly went from 7 watching to like 2, so it looked like I lost everyone, but obviously I hadn't at all. So there's lots of cool stuff going on. Trying to think really where to start and when I last spoke to you all, really. Um, Obviously I've got the Patreon up. I'm not going to go on and on about that here right now. Um, I did look to try and improve the channel and to do more work with it. At the moment, I've got some support on there, which is fantastic, and I'm also going to be doing some other stuff as well. So hopefully, oh, I've gone out of focus. There we go, touch focus, lovely. So hopefully, there will be more content coming out. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where rather than making like 6 videos a week and it being not very good, I'd rather do sort of one a week and make it quite good, or one every 2 weeks. Um, so hey Dub, great to see you, buddy. How you doing? Good to be here. I think that's what I'm going to be doing anyway, with that side of things. Ironically, I've been waiting for about 12 weeks for something to complete in relation to British Cook, and that's just completed now. So that'll be quite interesting to see where that goes. It's one of those things, isn't it, where you kind of think to yourself, well, I'm forever being asked by different people to do this or do that, and like it all comes down to time, really. So I do want to do more, but it's just time and money, really. Let's have a quick look. Thank you for clicking the like button. I really appreciate that, whoever's just joined us. Yeah, did you shave your head, but not a beard? I shaved the whole lot while I was watching someone else's live stream about half an hour ago. I don't like it. People say I look cute with fluffy hair. Don't really like it. I hate having like little bits of fluff on my head. So I just get rid of it, get rid of it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't sure how many people would be around at 8 o'clock. I know I did message a couple of you, so thank you very much for joining up to that. 8 o'clock, that's quite late, I guess, probably in some places. Not so late here. Halfway through the morning in Australia, I guess. But yeah. I think the chat's a little bit slow. Like really laggy. I think. That often seems to happen. We're chatting about in the live stream that the chat seems to be so out of sync sometimes with a video. You can be chatting away, and then you suddenly get a message about something you talked about 5 minutes ago. It's afternoon there. Okay. So that's about a minute and a half. That's cool. And I know it's evening in Sweden, where you are, Lena, I guess. Probably an hour or two later, maybe. Not sure. 1 p.m. there. Nice. Yeah, it's like time now. It's 8:30 or 8:15 here, I think. So good bit of difference. But yeah, I thought I'd come out to the garden anyway, and just kind of chat about a few different things. Can you hear them all coming out to roost? Have you ever seen that film, The Birds? Have you ever seen The Birds by what's his name? Hitchcock. I think Alfred Hitchcock. Have you ever seen it? That's not bad focus, is it? That's good. You're here, Joel. I really appreciate it, man. Are they too noisy? Do you want me to go inside? Yeah, this is kind of like a tiny little corner. It's not my garden. There's a lot of explaining I need to do, really. But the thing is, why I'm not explaining a lot, I've got a video coming out for 5,000 subscribers, which will probably be hopefully sometime next few months I'll hit that. So I'm going to a lot of story there. And after that, I was going to explain exactly what's been going on this last 6 months. Kind of to everyone, really. Almost not like sorry, but like kind of. Some people have an understanding of why I'm like sometimes here and then sometimes not so much not here, but like I'm here and I'm kind of like trying to do bits and bobs. So yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know what else. I suppose I think most you know what's roughly going on. I'm gonna be doing. Do you remember when I was off like sick for about 4 weeks and I couldn't upload and for about 4 weeks? I've been filming loads since then, so I've been filming. So I think if I ever actually have a problem again where I can't film, like for whatever reason, I think I've got about 8 weeks, perhaps 9 weeks, like 9 different episodes of material all done, and like in the bag or in the box. Editing takes a long time for me. I'm like, I've got a few things, but going into it more in detail, but I'm dyslexic, and a couple other bits and bobs as well. So it takes me a little time sometimes to edit stuff. Well, not dyslexic. They categorise me as dyslexic, but I mean, I don't have any problems with like numbers or like reading things. It's kind of weird. I don't show the signs of it because, like, I worked in a bank, I worked in accountancy, I worked in management before, and then I worked in the services. So yeah, it does take a little while. Thank you, Lena. Appreciate that. I will stay where I'm. Yeah, that's right. It's Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're very big. It's because there's a very, very tall tree behind us that towers above where we are. Very old. I think it's a couple hundred years old. But yeah, so that's why. Happy New Year. I love seeing the birds. Yeah, it is, Beth. It's really, really hard. It takes so long to do as well, and people don't realise, I think, how long it does take. Like. To go out to do it, to get it right, and then to actually make it into something that, well, not so good, because my videos often turn out, but you know, one of those things. Hey Linda, great to see you. How are you? You okay? You're right. I'm out in the garden, Linda, just chilling, having a chat. So one thing that is coming up, it's not up yet, will be this stuff, which will be the I guess you could call it merchandise that I've been waiting so long for, around about 12 weeks I think it is. It could have been done and dusted so much quicker, unfortunately, but I don't know whether the guy quit, whether he didn't care, or what happened. But it's taken quite a long time to set up, and basically that's something else I'm going to be doing shortly. It's not live yet. If you do find where it is, do not try buying it because you won't get it. You get through to the end of it and you won't get it. Hey Samantha, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate that, from Germany. What's the time there? Must be about an hour past here. And also, which part of Germany are you from? Because I've been to Germany a few times. Yeah, Beth, the thing with the aprons, I'm giving one away to my Patreons at the end of June as competition. That's the one which you see me wearing the videos. I'm going to probably change them up a little bit. Excuse me. The aprons aren't available anyway, generally they're not available. I haven't agreed to do any aprons on the merchandise side of things. But another thing, as I said, I'm going to be looking, I saw someone yesterday, I'm going to be re-looking my Patreon anyway. I don't want to keep talking about this, but it is quite relevant. I'll be re-looking at that and repricing things as well, a little bit, most likely. And maybe do it in a different way, so people actually pay X and then get X, Y, and Z like bang the next month, or whenever the payment goes through. Because on Patreon, you don't actually get charged until the end of the month. 1 hour. Now, I've never been to West Germany, I'll be honest with you. So, it's one of those things, but, you know, it's really, really nice. I do like Germany. I like German food, actually. I like the bratwurst and the currywurst and different things like that. I love sausages. I'm a sausage lover, as no doubt Danielle will tell you. So, hey, cut the caboose. Danielle's in the house. Danielle, I'm just having a sit down in the garden, a little bit of a chill, and some cider. So, there we go. Hopefully it's okay. 2 seconds. Hey, Gabriella. Thank you very much for joining us. I don't think I've had you in a live chat before, so I really appreciate you turning up to one. My lives are normally at 3 p.m, but that's probably going to change. around work commitments and stuff like that. So it'll be more of a case of going live when I can, like now. um, Cutting the caboose is in the house. Brilliant. Cutting the caboose. How I can't even remember the saying now. I used to be able to say it straight away, Danielle, but I can't. But I think it's something like how I went from it. I almost said it the wrong way around then. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, so she's an awesome person. Held in. She's got to wait for the merchandise. So yeah, it's been a long time to be fair. It should have been done really, really quickly. I was stressing about it for ages because I was getting no response. Which really, to be honest, put me off getting involved with them. But yeah, so merch is definitely well, as you can see, it's on the way. This is organic cotton. It's really nice actually, double lined and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's going to be set up soon. You might see it pop up in like adverts, but don't use it yet because it's not set up properly. Seriously, yeah, they're kind of still figuring things out a little bit, so do not use that yet. But there will be a whole variety of stuff, women's, men's, children's stuff, but there will not be the aprons on there. The aprons will not be on there as far as I'm aware. Certainly the apron which I have, which I'm giving away to my Patreon, so I'm giving it away, I'm not selling it, is an embroidered one that I've had myself quite a while. So hey, thank you very much, Gabriella. You have a great Sunday too. Lovely to see you here. Thanks so much for telling on. Oh fuck it, it's a live stream. Do you know what? I tell you what, I'm not actually even sure I'm going to keep this one up for very long. But I might replay it, see what it's like, what the noise is like, and stuff like that. So, how is everyone? Dear me. Yeah, well, the apron, there's only one apron, there's only one British Cook apron, and that's embroidered. And that's what I'm going to give away to the Patreons. I am going to do a second giveaway probably later June. No, I'm doing that one for end of June, then I'm going to do another one giveaway for general subscribers. Linda, don't worry about it. I feel your pain, I've been there before. You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? I really don't expect that from people. But it's just in the sort of general conversation a little bit at the moment. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. What I'm probably going to do, Peldon, is I'm probably going to keep them separate to everything else, because I want to be able to give something to my. Oh God, stop talking about it. I want to be able to give something separate that you cannot buy on a store to people that support me. That's the idea of it. So they get something different. So I don't know, but certainly longer term. The problem with aprons is that if I go and get the apron, I have to get it embroidered, which is fine. It's no problem. But there's the contractual thing, number one, that stops me from selling them, which I wouldn't do anyway. And there's also the issue of, for me, how I go about doing it, because I don't mind. It's long. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a long, convoluted thing with the logo at the moment. So yeah, but I would love to be able to get one for your granddaughter. That'd be cute, be sweet. I don't know. There must be a way to get kids aprons. Must be. Derp. Hey, I'm glad. It's really nice and hot. That's really nice. That's cool. Linda, I'm not sure I'll be selling them. I think I'm probably just going to be giving them away. I can't. It's convoluted. It's complicated. I don't want to go into it too much, but I can't really sell them. Ah, right. I see. Ah, got ya. That makes more sense. Yeah. There's a couple of different things, but I don't want to sit here and bore you all that. So, there's a couple of other things, but I've been filming an awful lot recently. Um, uh, there's a possibility, a very small one, I might go live tomorrow in the kitchen and do some kind of chaos in the kitchen, because I don't really have time to get the edit out, and it'd be good to just sort of do a little bit of a sort of live in the kitchen type thing. That's really nice, Lena. But yeah, so exciting. I bet this is all keeping you on the edge of your seats, isn't it? Excuse me, but it is a chill and chat, really. Also, trying a different time. Wasn't sure how many people might turn up, or might not turn up. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like everything, isn't it? Live cooking is really good fun, but like if I do it for say 3 or 2.5 hours on a Sunday, it's something that I can't then, something else I can't do. I do enjoy it though. I do really love it. That was like the most fun we had. I don't want to stop really, but really what's going to happen longer term, I think that my priority will be with I'm going to stop saying it, priority will be probably Patreons in relation to live stream times. But I do want to keep doing that, so it might be like doing the cooking maybe once a month. I'm not sure, we'll see. It was really good fun though, really good fun. And the other thing as well, I think I'm most likely to be working a lot of weekends now, so again that kind of ties things up a little bit, but not every weekend and not every day. So yeah. yeah Happy New Year. Did I enjoy the wedding? I love being in wrong. I'm like the most pro-royal person probably there is. I do quite enjoy the monarchy, even though that I don't agree with like all the tax issues. Excuse me. To me, if someone has that much money, they should probably pay for a little bit more themselves. I don't think that like Joe Bloggs earning £10,000 a year should have to pay for them to have a royal wedding or for the policing of it. I think that they have enough money to do it themselves. I am very pro-royal though. I didn't watch an awful lot of it. Weddings bore me. I'm a bloke. The pageantry, what you have to understand is that like royal weddings normally happen like every 20-30 years normally, but we had Prince William getting married to Kate, and I watched like that completely religiously for like, I don't know, 5 hours. Like I will literally watch all of that, and I watched replays. That's really good. Prince Harry is like what, about 7th or 8th in line to throne. He's a nice guy. He's been a soldier. He's done some amazing things. Around the world as well for charity stuff. But I'm not that bothered by what's her name, Meghan Markle, whatever her new title is. Don't know much about her. All I can say is it's been an interesting time, and it's happened quickly. I'm happy for the guy. I did watch the highlights, so I watched about 50 minutes of the wedding probably, and that's about it. So not an awful lot. I did enjoy the factors on, quite good. So Peldon hasn't seen the wedding. Corn cob pie, hello from Germany. I've got another German person. They're fantastic. That's great. Hey, how are you doing? Just had someone earlier as well that joined from Germany. Which part of Germany are you in? Yeah, Linda, that's what I've had a lot as well. Unfortunately, at points in times where they say, well, really, why do you want to do this job? I've had that thrown at me quite a few times. Why do you want to do this job? You've done X, Y, and Z. Well, yeah, I have, but at the same time, I kind of don't care. I just want to work an honest job and earn a relative income. That's kind of just, it's annoying, really. It's frustrating that employers see it that way. You kind of look at your CV and think, oh, I can't manage that one. He's got way more than me or whatever, or way less. I don't know, but it's one of those things. I think I do feel the pain that I've had that before myself. Lena's not a fan of elaborate weddings either. Well, there you go. I know. I've seen like royal weddings are a massive thing. I've seen one. What seemed like, not in my mind, it's not a long back, but obviously it was quite a long time back. Haven't seen an awful lot of London anyway, an awful lot of central London, trooping the guard, having seen Buckingham Palace countless times on TV and in real life. Kind of like the pageantry of it, and Windsor doesn't really interest me that much. I've been to Windsor plenty of times. I've been to London loads of times. I've lived there. Buckingham Palace I've probably I've visited twice, paid for, like done the tour thing. I've done that twice, and I think I've actually been to Buckingham Palace itself probably about 20 times around the area, Pall Mall at least. At least like visit, and then going through to other places, loads more than that. So you see it a lot if you work around London Central. You see that a lot. Dortmund. I probably said that wrong. Fat man, did you lose me? Did you disconnect? Can I just ask you? Can you all hear me and still see me? Okay. Am I still in focus? Hey, Kirsten, great to have you here from Bloomington, Indiana, USA. Hi from my garden, Cornwall. Location unspecified. Nice. Brilliant. Okay. Hey Wayne, how you doing? I don't think I've chatted to you before. Thank you so much for joining me. Just doing a really chilled out live stream from my garden. Just chat about a few different bits and bobs. So that's good. That's really nice, Elena, to try and help out. That. I'm glad you can hear and see me, Kirsten. That's quite funny. Hey Cricket, how you doing? I'm just chilling in the garden. Just chilling in the garden. Not really a garden, that's a tiny bit of the garden. The garden actually goes like this. So, only a tiny little bit here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am indeed. I actually had a shave while Danielle's live stream was on. She popped on earlier. Oh, buffering. That's not good, is it? Let's try that. Is that better? So, yeah, I've got so much to tell everyone in my story. I'm going to do a story video completely different but anything I've done before, and that's going to be released when I hit 5,000 subscribers. I've already started filming parts of that. I've been filming loads and loads and loads after being unable to film for 4 weeks. It's like I've almost got this like fear now of like having no film to release. So like before I could have edited stuff. If I had stuff, I would have been able to edit it to like actually put out. So now I've got so much film. It's going to be so much fun. There's so much coming up. But yeah, let's have a quick look. A lot of buffering. Cricket's here still. Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of competition. I guess. Doommakers watch from Edinburgh. Wow. That's a long time. That's a long way to go from Alaska to Edinburgh. I'm trying to figure out. Do I know Doommaker? Doommaker. Do you have a second channel on YouTube? Just ask me yes or no, because something in the back of my head saying I know someone that was in Alaska, and I'm pretty sure they're in Scotland now. Just say yes or no. I won't press you any further. I won't ask you any more questions, but just say yes or no. Do you have Doommaker? Do you have your own YouTube channel separate to this one? And that'll be all I need to ask. Oh, brilliant! So Wayne made the clot of cream last weekend for a party. I had someone comment on that actually earlier today, and they said to me, they said, "Sorry, Mr. Cook, you got it wrong. That heat should be on all night." I'm like, what, 108 degrees Celsius all night? You'd end up with like crispy black stuff. I'm so pleased. Thanks, Cricket. I'm just chilling. I mean, it's about 8:30 here, so it's in the evening. I don't know why I always have problems like live streaming in the kitchen anyway. I'm still having issues with it. The internet is better outside the house than it is inside the house. How weird is that? But it makes me think, do you think I could do a barbecue out here or do live cooking out here? in the sunshine. Is that an idea? What do you think? I mean, because like this is like evening, so in the daytime it's very bright, very nice. Do you like it? Do you think? Okay, so Wayne managed to make the clotted cream fine, and McCorn cob pie is still having issues. Were you the person? I'm really sorry because I get quite a lot of comments sometimes. Were you the person that was trying to find a cream without a thickener in? Because there's someone mentioning Trader Joe's in one of the comments down there. If you look on the clotted cream video, ones with most comments on, I've normally got answers about where you can get cream in America. Thanks, Joel. That's cool. So Derp says one of the best things he's tasted, having made my clotted cream. There you go, Mr. Corn Cob Pie. You're being told by, I think I know that they made it and it was okay, and it's one of the best things they've ever tasted. It is pretty good. I've got to be honest with you. People say to me, "What does clotted cream taste like?" Clotted cream. There's nothing else. Like, does it taste like butter? Is it sour? No. It's not butter. It's not sour. It's just really good, creamy, nutty goodness. Though it has no nuts in it. Yeah, barbecue, best way to cook. Pudding says great. Barbie in the garden, barbecue. We've had loads of, to be fair, I've had loads of barbecues over the last couple of weeks, but I didn't really think about filming them really. Okay. Cricket's asked about how the Patreon is going. Cricket, I've just this minute finished talking about it because I don't want to bore everyone to death. I'm amazed and humbled by the support I have had on there. I need to look into it and maybe change a couple of things in it, because I think that initially what I set out to do, I think people misunderstood a little bit of it. So kind of like I had a few like quite shitty messages, to be fair, about people saying they want rewards and this, like how I felt I was rewarding them. But the actual idea was to try and support the channel so I could grow it to something much better for people. And the only way I could do that would be by getting income from it, rather than doing the brand placement stuff, all the normal stuff you see, all the hidden sponsorship. Oh, look what I happen to be having in my background on my cooking. But it's one of those things. Patreon, really, to be fair, has been very good for a new channel. And I've got some really kind patrons that have given me massive support, without even bringing my family or friends into it, really, which has been quite mind-blowing. But yeah, it's going quite well. I would like to grow it, obviously. I'd like to be able to use that money to actually do really cool stuff. Like, and this is the thing as well, classic, wasn't it? I set the Patreon and then I made this video with a Mark II 1962 Jaguar in it, and everyone's like, "You don't need a Patreon. What do you need money for?" It's not my car. It's not my car. Do you understand? It's not my car. It's a prop. Yeah, it's something fun to do, something different to film, and I have filmed quite a few things with that day, but it was part of the fun. And this is the sort of thing which I would love to do awful lot more of. And people aren't just, it's not just even that really. It's not about like that thankfully didn't actually cost much money, but it's the fact that I was able to give something someone in return for it. So like, not money, but like a gift back. So it's just things like that, and food ingredients and stuff like that as well. So Patreon's coming too. Merchandise coming very soon as well. This is a organic cotton hoodie. It's nice, double lined, nice and thick. That'll be coming for males and females and different sizes and stuff like that as well. But I don't know if people will be interested, to be honest with you. I won't say no one was interested in the Patreon. I had some extremely passionate and really nice support for some people. People I didn't even really know that well before. They kind of have given me a real big hand with that. So, okay, I've got loads of messages come through. Right, Doom Maker, the live chat before the last one. Doom Maker, I knew you, Doom Maker. I know who you are. Nice Wayne, goodness. Yeah, Kirsten's right. Heavy whipping cream, that's the best thing you do. And corn cob pie, you won't get butter from clotted cream because butter requires friction, actual friction to separate, like banging, yeah, like imagine banging, yeah. And clotted cream requires the bacteria, the enzymes in the cream to sit and not move, don't move at all. They don't move at all and do their own kind of like magic thing. So that's why you won't have butter. You shouldn't have butter from it. 34% fat will still give you a return on that, on the clotted cream, definitely. It won't give you as much, but you can run it through twice if you really want to. Okay, so Ian's made it as well. Ian's made the clotted cream. I'm very sorry the chat's moving a little bit slow. Pardon me. So Ian's made the clotted cream and it turned out fine, and he had it in the UK, so I'm really pleased. I do get a lot of weird comments like sometimes. That's not how you do it, or you meant to do this, or it's got this. Like my mum was from like Devon, okay, which is next to Cornwall. They make clotted cream too. She's what, in her 70s. I'm coming up to my late 30s, and this is how I've been making it for absolutely years, like years and years and years. I know other people make it as well that way. So, like, yeah, when people tell me that's not how you make it, I kind of laugh. Fat Man, Joel's getting a new bass guitar. Cricket singer, Patreon, cool merchandise. Kirsten's given a bit of advice there. Yeah, I mean, 33, 34% is probably like the best you're going to get. I mean, it's easy because in the UK you get most of double cream is 50% plus. Some are 55% if you go to like Waitrose. Mr. Corncob Pie, can you do me a favour, please? I'm going to ask you to contact me through Facebook on my Facebook group and send me a message. I know you left me a comment somewhere telling me different types of cream you had tried, but I want to go through it with you because I'm pretty sure that it's about the cream. Unless you live somewhere really hot or you're just not following, your oven's quite cold or something, it shouldn't be turned into butter. Butter is yellow. That's a fat separation through being hit or through friction. Clotted cream doesn't go yellow. It's a cream which happens from the enzymes in the butter doing different things. Oh, it looks like I've just lost everyone. Have I lost everyone? From 10 to 4 it says. Have I lost you all? Probably. Thanks, Joel. Appreciate that. Okay, so Dirk's still here. But it's really weird. It just dropped off from like 10 people watching to like 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, looks like everyone's here. Just went really quiet and really weird. Okay. So, Paladin, Kirsten Stewart. Yeah, that's right, Ian. Ian, you cannot use it. You cannot use anything that's ultra pasteurised. In the UK, anything that's ultra pasteurised or UHT, which unfortunately is the majority of cream, like a lot of cream in America is. And if it's not, it has these crappy thickness, these awful things like carrageen and something else. And like, I don't know what you do. You have like the world's biggest dairy industry, but yet you can't seem to get good cream there. That's insane. That's like, I don't know. I can't get my head around it. Like, and America's full of dairy farmers. It really is. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it basically it just doesn't work. If you try using ultra heat treated or ultra pasteurized cream, it will not work. And that's the most common reason. When I get someone say, hey, it didn't work, or I get some kind of shitty comment, I'm going to swear a little bit, not a lot, just a tiny bit. I'm not really too worried about whether this gets a yellow or a green, for my language on this point. Yeah, they say, oh, it's all gone wrong, or blah, 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 it's not worked. Well, what sort of cream have you used? 9 times out of 10, they'll tell me you use UHT cream, and I get a message about it. Yeah, thanks for that, Ian. I really appreciate that, buddy. America's backwards stuff says, it is and it isn't. I mean, I've been to America, spent a long time in Virginia. Well, not long time, but like a lot longer than a holiday. And I found that the food there was really quite nice, some of it. My favourite American thing to do, to be honest with you, wasn't like the big chain things like Welcome and Moe's or whatever. Five Guys was good because that was quite new then, newish anyway, in Virginia. But we went to cafe once, and it was like off the road kind of cafe, and they did Philly cheesesteak. Now I know that Philly cheesesteak isn't actually from obviously Virginia; it's from Philadelphia, but it was like amazing, amazing sort of huge thing, really tasty. Hey Barnabas, great to see you. I'm going to be doing a collaboration hopefully with Barnabas sometime over the summer. So hopefully he's going to pop down to Cornwall and we're going to do something really cool together. Have a chat, definitely. I'm looking forward to that, Barnabas. I've got a good idea actually about how we can do collaboration as well. It might involve you doing a little bit of cooking though. I hope you don't mind. Where is here? Miles. Ian found a really big supermarket. Ah, right. So Joel plays the bass guitar 3 hours per day. That's a lot. Yeah, Wayne. I was near Stafford or near Quantico for a while. Fairfax, Stafford, Fairfax, around the massive marine base there. So yeah, I mean, I think it just depends where you are. Yeah, Ian, it's the same here. I mean, raw milk isn't really that legal in the UK either. But like, there's a difference between raw, pasteurized, and then ultra pasteurized. You know, like if you have pasteurized, it's not great for making clotted cream, but hey, you can make quite a lot of it with it. It'll be good. It'll be really, really good. It'll be good, Barnabas. I'm really looking forward to it. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. So I'm kind of just sitting here in the garden having a chill and chat, really, and seeing how everyone is because I haven't done live for a little while. So just trying to read through his messages a minute. I'm a little bit far behind. Yeah, I was thinking, Barnabas, maybe. I mean, I'll mess you about, but you know what I spoke to you about, and I spoke to you about what I like cooking, like that big shape thing, begins with a P. I was wondering whether maybe like I could show you how to make that, and maybe you could show me how to make your favourite thing, which I asked you about. In the meantime, talking about a couple of different things. Obviously, I'm not going to get too much detail here. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I think we do something great together, buddy. Really do. The only thing I can say, Barnabas, is that I've got my own story thing coming out, which I'm going to release at 5k, which hopefully should be the next. Well, he says it could be months. Hopefully, it won't be, but I've got a kind of story thing. So I'd really like to sort of try and tighten that as well, because I don't want to kind of pre-shoot what I'm doing with the 5k subscriber thank you with what I do with you. I want to pre-shoot. I don't want to kind of. I don't want to. Yeah, I think we could tie the two together quite well there. I don't make any sense. This is me at my most best, honestly. It's my best. Okay, so Linda says you can check out local gross. That's a good idea. It looks quite bright. You know, when I look at this screen, it looks brighter to me on the screen. It does. I mean, it's like, what is it, 8:45 now? And if I look around, it looks quite dark. I'm not going to move the camera again because last time I did that move, it lost the connection. Beef joint is a piece of beef. When you butcher a cow, it's cut down into different joints or shapes of meat. So, like, say for example, you would have joint wires on a cow. Joint wires on a cow? We call them joints, but really what they are is they're like brisket, sirloin, rib roast. You'd then be talking about chuck, your fillet. They're not actually joints like this is a joint. That's like a joint, isn't it? Like an elbow. They're like parts of cuts of an animal. That's how people tend to use joint as a term. It doesn't mean like the knee or elbow or anything like that at all. But yeah. Fairfax is 90 minutes away from you. Yeah, Fairfax, and I think it was St. Petersburg. I can't remember, but yeah, it's a nice area. I was really quite interested in the Civil War stuff around the area. Really quite interesting. So Wayne went and asked a farmer for the clot cream, and he handed you 2 containers. That's brilliant. I'd just like to say as well, thanks so much for all the thumbs up that I've had so far today. Really appreciate that, for all the likes and like buttons. Sometimes I do live and no one seems to notice. So, and thanks Lena as well for asking people to do that as well. Mr. Corncob Kai says, nice garden. It's all right. I mean, this is one tiny little corner of it. It's not actually. This is one. It's so hard for me to say to you what I want to say, but my situation is a little bit complicated at the moment. So although it all looks lovely around me, it's not kind of where I actually am all the time, because I've got an awful lot of other things going on, unfortunately. So. Yeah, that's right, Derp. The more thumbs up I get, all I need now is about another 15,000 people to watch, and about another 25,000 thumbs up, and we should be all right. It's all good, right? But yeah, so, but I am really quite pleased about the things that are going to be happening soon. Linda says, Ian live in a big city. Yeah, I think that the advice I got was that Trader Joe's did a form of cream, and a lot of health foods did as well. Was it World Foods as well? I've had people tell me they've had success from all that. Hasn't got thickness, hasn't got carrageen, hasn't got like all the other rubbish they put in America. What's all that about? Just it's cream. You've got a massive dairy industry. Just like get it out of the cow and make it into cream. Yeah, don't mess the cream. It's terrible. Joel, you just reminded me. Okay, there's once I finish. Okay, so to give you a bit of information where I'm at. I've got a whole lot of stuff done for the royal wedding thing, which wasn't released on time due to my life being upside down. So I'm going to release that. But as soon as I've done that, there was a video, a roast potato video, where I asked people to leave suggestions to me about what they'd actually like me to make next. So if you haven't seen it yet, have a look at my channel for a roast potato video, which I've got. Sorry about the rooks, they're up there making lots of noise. Have a look at my roast potato video and watch the video and leave me a comment to take part in that. Because on that, what I'm going to be doing is choosing one of the suggestions and making that. That's the next thing I do, because I don't want to forget that. But Joel is just reminding me as well that I did say before about making a lasagna on it here as well. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those complicated things where I kind of don't want to kind of just chat about stuff in live. It's not that I don't want to tell people, but it's that I don't want to be like playing the violin, if that makes any sense. What's the saying? Playing that small violin, because like I am lucky, but yeah, I've got an awful lot of other things I need to try and get resolved. And that's why, like, the Patreon idea was to try and fund some of that, plus be able to put back into building a community. Really, building a community was what it was about. Yeah, 5-layer lasagna sounds lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, Wayne, it does, buddy. I mean, if you watch the videos which I originally did, there are videos in the church hall and then in the cottage. I did a couple in the cottage, and then it all started going terribly wrong. And this is a video which I'm going to make, a real video I'm going to make, about what I would only describe as a house of horrors, like the real house of horrors. Sorry, baby ones. Probably finally get landed on in a minute. But yeah, so it was a house of horrors, and that's why you'll see there's a couple of films I filmed in the cottage, and then I just stopped. I just stopped filming there. It just was not working. Really was not working. But I'm going to go into that in a whole different story aspect and talk about it as well. So, Peldon says, so many dairies been turned house and tracks. That sounds nice, Kirsten. Is it Kirsten? Kristen? Sorry. See, I've been reading from about 3 foot away, and I keep seeing the name's Kirsten, but it's not. It's Kristen, isn't it? On the menu, you've got turkey burgers, potato salad, homemade macaroni and cheese, and what is a dump cake? Okay. In England, dump means go for a shit. So, like when you say dump cake to me, it means going for a shit cake. So that's quite funny. So explain to me what dump cake is, all right? Please tell me what dump cake is. I'm really intrigued. I'm really intrigued what dump cake is. Oh. Let's get this back a bit this way so I can look a minute. Oh, there we go. I can read from there. Just waiting to find out what dump cake is. That's brilliant. Dump cake. That's that funny. Isn't it funny though how different things mean different things in different places? So I'm going to sort out because I don't like it looking messy. How in America you say one word and it means one thing, and like in England it means another. I do quite like that. Wayne, you need to check out my roast potato video. Do exactly what I say on there. It will not fail, buddy. Honestly, everything I do in the videos is meant to be so simple so people can do it and it just doesn't fail. Ian, yes, it is a little bit like the birds. I mentioned that earlier. Hey, Barnabas, great to see you, buddy. Thank you very much. Hey, Pam, no worries, that's fine. I'm just chilling in the garden. Hopefully it's okay. There we go. There we go. I think I'm all right. I think I'm okay. So, Pam's in the house. Great to see you, Pam. Durf's saying that dump cake might be like a trifle. I'm not sure. Hey, Pam, have you ever heard of dump cake? I'm just trying to explain to my American friends here and people from across the world, Germans as well, what dump means in English. Like, dump. I mean, it obviously does mean like dump, like we dump things, but it also means terrible things. Just dump it all in the bowl, okay. Dump cake. McCorn Good Pie, thank you very much for coming along. Really good to see you, buddy. Give me a message. Dump cake means dumping ingredients in a pan and baking it. Okay, so Cricket's saying that you also say the same thing in America. You say you're taking a dump. This isn't a cooking channel. This is like yeah, okay. Pour ingredients into pan and bake. Box cake, okay, right. Right, okay, like one pot cooking. That's cool. That's good. That's really good. Really nice. Okay, I understand now. So you dump it all into one bowl. It's like one pot of food. You mix it together, and then you get your food. Canned fruit. I'm disappointed in you. I'm really disappointed. Canned fruit. Dear me. So much education I need to do with you people. Yeah, I understand. Like a quick. Okay, so a bit like a cobbler. That's cool. Like a bit of cobbler, don't we? Nice. Pam, in case you're wondering, yes, I'm doing this on my mobile data. Just I thought I'd put that out there. I find my Wi-Fi is still awful. I'm paying for an upgrade at the end of this month when my Patreon thing goes through. I'm going to try and get it all upgraded and changed. But I'm on 4G-ish. 4G and Wi-Fi. It's a combination. It switches. Got a smart thing on the phone which switches between the two. That does sound good. Like canned fruit in the UK, I wouldn't touch with a barge pole, but I'm sure you can get much better stuff in America than we have here. Like the grapes are like yellow and like this, and then like I don't know, all the rest of the fruit looks like it's had a real bad accident basically. So yeah, I guess I've recently renewed my contract, Pam, which is why my camera probably looks better now. And as part of that, I knew I'd be using live data every so often. But you know, I'm quite happy to do that. It's not a big deal. I don't text much. I don't phone much. I don't do an awful lot on the phone apart from the internet. So I thought, well, I'll get loads of data with it. Why not? Yeah, sorry, can you still hear me okay? Or are the birds like too loud now? Let me know. If the birds are too loud, let me know. Are they too loud or not? It's because they're coming to roost, they're kind of all circling literally. There's a tree behind me full of rooks that's probably about 100 something years old, 100, I don't know, it's huge anyway. Huge tree. Pumpkin cupcake once. That sounds quite interesting. Pumpkin one. Yeah, Lena, I will blow all my data, but that's because I love you all. I don't really care in that sense. I know it sounds weird, but kind of rather get a live that actually looks okay, that you can see me on. you know, I'm not blurry, am I? I shouldn't be too blurry. You can hear me okay. It's not like it was previously. So, right, it's traditional to use canned fruit or pie filling. Pie filling? Or like I have a tin. Wow. Oh yeah, because America's, you get like cheese out of a can and you get, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, forget that. I mean, you can get tinned pie filling here too, I think. I don't know, Pam, have you seen tinned pie filling before? You probably can get it. I would imagine they probably do sell it actually in like baking sections and stuff like that. Just never really thought of it that way. Fat Man, Joel, sorry, I always call you Fat Man. I know it's Joel, I'm sorry about that. He says Wi-Fi's rubbish. Linda, it's not the daylight, it's actually the camera. If I look around, like it's dark. When I look at the screen, it seems really, really bright. It's like 9 o'clock here. One of the capabilities of the new phone is that basically it can give me better picture quality in darker light than I ever had before. So, hang on a second. Yeah, I live like really south, Linda. Like I'm in Cornwall. I'm right on the end of everywhere, and basically there is an awful lot of sea and sun around normally. But yeah, this is really nice. I like. Sorry, excuse me. I'll sit back for a minute. It's really, really nice to be sat in the garden and just chatting away to you. Really enjoying it. Thank you so much for being here. And as I keep telling you, you're awesome. Yeah, Lena said that they're all up there humping, aren't they? Having a bird hump. Um, no, they're good. They're okay. They keep doing that sporadically. What it is, they're all trying to do the whole pecking order thing. There's an awful lot of them up there. So Cricket has unlimited data. Yeah, mine isn't unlimited, but after I did my last live stream, you used a tiny amount of data. I don't know why. Maybe it's compression. I don't know. It didn't use much data, so here I am doing another live stream on it and hoping I'll check it afterwards and hope it hasn't blown the whole lot. Yeah, so Linda, the time here is 1900 hours. 1900, 2100 hours. It's 9 o'clock pretty much, I think. Or a couple minutes around it. Pie filling from the tin. Yeah, okay. Cool, yeah, Pam says you do get. Yeah, I'm sure I have seen it. It's just something I haven't really used. Like, I guess because like literally if I walked out there, there'd be blackberries all the way down there, like down the back of the roads, because where we are. So like, because you get a lot of berries naturally, there's lots of strawberry fields. You go and pay and pick your own locally, and like a lot of stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't go pay and pick my own locally all the time. Just go to Tesco's and pick some up in a box that say corn strawberries, because they do that. They do that in Scotland as well, don't they, Cam? They make everything Scottish. They do the same down here. They stick Cornish and everything, because then charge like holiday makers twice as much for it. Shocking. Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, I like sauteing fruit. Joel, what's your favourite cheese? How do you say that? Munster. Hey, hey, guys. Desi Kitchen. Hi, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for joining me. So Linda, yeah, the birds still up. Yeah, what it is, there's like, let me see if I can move you. There's no, you can't really see it. No, you can't. No, it's not going to show it without me getting up and wandering around. I don't want to lose the connection. The connection seems to buffer when I start moving it really quickly. But yeah, they kind of make a lot of noise. I don't even notice it because like I've noticed that a lot before. So like I don't really notice the switch off to it. Oh, they are alert. Yeah, I don't know, Dirk. We'll see. I know that a lot of things can eat data really quickly. I'm like I was going to use the N word then, like the N word that was associated with the Second World War, like a grammar, the words. I am like a data, the word. I'm like absolutely terrible. I turn everything off. My phone's rooted. I switch everything off. Anything that can be switched off, save the battery or data. That's what I tend to do. So, you know, I can focus on using it on what I want, which is like live streaming, or my battery lasts a lot longer that way as well. That sounds lovely. Peach crisp. Hey, KBRS Broadcasting, you lost me. Yeah, I thought you might. Sometimes when I move things. Hey, cheers, Cricket. Thank you very much for popping along. Gonna go and try my live stream settings room again. Okay, lag. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Okay, so that's why I don't like moving that camera, because when I do it, I always seem to, like, if I'm cooking, I seem to lose the live stream. So I think it kind of settles itself out a little bit, and if I start moving, it suddenly just cuts off. So that's why I lose you. Heldin said all the talking cakes made her hungry. Thanks, Dirk, for that heads up about F5 to reconnect or reboot. If you want to refresh, I'm still here, still alive, just about, just chilling out in the garden with a cider. Nope. Let's do that. Whoa! Whoa! Oh dear, let's not do that. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. Oh, oh dear. So, cricket's gone. Pam said they removed Scottish label after the referendum. They had to boycott to get it back. Yeah, it sounds terrible. Typical sort of thing. Let me know if the birds get too much, and I'll take you inside. I might lose you a little bit of connection. That's the only problem. Farms in the US, you can pick your own fresh fruit. Yeah, there's lots of them here. Like German City, Canada, stop and pick your own. Great cheese, yummy. Derps, laughing, Rattler. Cornish boys in the house. Hey, that's a familiar name. I'm just trying to figure out though. Tell me the first. No, you're from Penzance, aren't you? Are you from Penzance, Cornish boy? Let me try and remember. Are you from Penzance, or are you someone I know? And if you're someone I actually know in real life, can you drop the first letter of your name? Because there's a few of my mates that have got Cornish-based names, and I can't quite remember. Actually, it's not. It's Henny's Classic. It's Henny's Classic. It's actually not even Cornish cider I'm drinking. Sorry, it's on three for £5 at Tesco's. It's a. I should be ashamed. It is a cider, but it's not a Cornish cider. And Cornwall's very, very well known for cider. It's actually a pretty low percentage cider from like the next two counties up in Somerset. So it's not actually Cornish cider. I might be in trouble for that. Hey, Nikki Royal, great to have you. Hey, no worries to be late at all. That's fine. Really appreciate you. I think you've been leaving me lots of comments as well, haven't you, recently? I'm pretty sure you're one of the people I haven't actually responded to yet. There's someone else that came in earlier as well that I had a whole load of comments over the last couple of days, and I haven't quite got to responding yet. KBRS Broadcasting, yes, what it was, unfortunately, if I move the camera too quickly, I tend to lose my connection, which is no good for live streaming. So I'm going to leave it where it is. And I'll also try zooming it in and doing something different with the camera, and it just died. I am here though, and it's great to have you back. Thank you very much for being here. Right, okay. Yeah, I got you, Cornish boy. No worries. Nice one. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks a lot for turning up. Really appreciate it. It's nice to see people you know. It was really nice to see people you know. So, okay. So yeah, it's all right through the day. I mean, it's like nearly 9. It's gone past 9 p.m. here. So, like, I had my dinner and cracked the one open with it. So, it's no big deal. Not for me anyway. Linda says she likes the birds. That's all cool. That's really good. I need to. Why do my teeth look so bad? Like as soon as you get a good camera, you're like, ugh, what? That's what I look like. Oh my god. Yeah, as soon as you get a bit of a better camera, you're like, whoa, do I really look that bad? Now you know why they have surgery, don't you? Um, is anyone else having buffering problems, or is it just you, Joel? Is anyone? Can you just say yes or no? Let me know if you're having buffering problems. I'm really looking forward to doing a live cook. Thinking about it, it's more thinking about it. I should really try and do another live cook. It probably won't be a Sunday though. It'll be sometime when I can fit it in. Okay, so no buffering. That's cool. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, ladies and gents. So it's just literally Joel needs to up his game and get a better connection. Okay, so Joel, basically, long and short of his mate, you need to upgrade your internet like I do. I need to really upgrade my internet, and what I'd love to do would be able to actually get a camera in place. So when I was doing live cooking, I could actually have one down when I'm cooking, so you can see that, and one up at my head level, so I can talk to you and just flip between the two like Pam does. Pam has a really cool setup. If she's still around, she flips between things when she's cooking up her stuff. She didn't cook, Pam doesn't cook. Thanks so much again for all the thumbs up. Got 17, that's great. Hey Lauren, how you doing? Lauren's one of my patrons. Thanks so much for joining us. Finally, I've only been online for like an hour. I've just been sat here chatting about everything. Really pleased to see you. Thanks so much for coming. You had a nap, was it good? Nikki, I've got a whole load of videos that should have been put out over last week, basically. Something crazy kind of came up, so I haven't got them out. I've got them filmed, but they're all based around the royal wedding and the royal wedding recipes that we use in British picnics. After, I'm going to be going back to my roast potato video, which shows you how to make roast potatoes. In that video, I asked people to leave a comment below it, telling me what they'd like me to make next. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, is randomly pick one of those. And I've got a whole load of different suggestions of people. Someone going. Linda, thank you so much for coming. Really good to see you. No, thank you as well for being here. I really appreciate that. So there's a whole load of different things, and there's a load of collabs as well. There's a lot of collabs. I'm hoping to do a couple more. I don't know if you saw, I did do a collaboration with someone recently, cooking video, which is quite funny. I don't know if you've seen that at all. But bye, Linda. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Lauren, there's no worries. It's no big deal. It's not a problem at all. It's really nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Yeah, roasties. Check out that roasted video, the roast potato video, because in that I've done a couple of different things that you wouldn't probably seen. I've combined a bit of Heston, how Heston cooks. I keep being asked to cook like proper food, not proper food, but like cook, like I don't know, beef Wellington, that sort of thing, which I've done plenty of at home or like out and about. But I'm not sure, you know, and there was also the old cookbooks. I bought some old cookbooks, like from the 1800s, which I really want to use, and I'd love to recreate some of those recipes. So there's quite a lot. Oh, well, I'm out of focus. There we go. Touch focus. Boop. Fantastic. There's quite a lot that I have got recorded that needs to be edited. See, editing sometimes takes some time. Give you a rough idea, they say normally, generally speaking, for most YouTubers, unless it's a vlogger, for every 1 minute of video you see, they spent an hour either filming or editing that for every minute. So just think about it for a second when you look at a 12-minute video. Yeah, Joel, everyone's really lovely. You know, that's what I love about all the people that come and watch these videos and take part. You know, it's lovely people, and that's what I see as well in the comments on a lot of the videos. People helping each other out and giving each other advice on like, this cream didn't work, that cream did work, or try this or try that, which is really nice. I just wish that more people would see the lives and turn up to them as well. So, but I'm quite happy. I'm quite sat here in the garden. It's not very cold. Got my new British cook hoodie on. which is pretty cool. Be coming soon, soonish anyway. So yeah, there's an awful lot coming soon. Okay, so everyone said goodbye to Linda. That's lovely. Lena, you did roast potatoes. Okay, I'm really pleased you did them and they worked out all right. Hopefully they're okay. I mean, the only thing I would say is that if you're not British, they might seem a bit greasy. Like, I know some people are really fat averse, like super fat averse. The only thing I can say is that like that's the kind of crunch. Like when you take them out, I don't know if I actually mentioned in the video. The best thing you do when you take them out. That's why I didn't mention it. I didn't mention it because it's a safety thing. What I do when I take the roast potatoes out is I dump them into a bowl, which is filled with like 3 layers, at least 3 layers of like kitchen roll. Let me just focus a minute. There we go. Touch, tap, focus. Fantastic. So at least 3 layers of kitchen roll. And then I tend to put kitchen roll on top and give them a very gentle, quick shake to try and get some of that grease off. Hannah, what's going on here? Who's leaving? Hey, cheers, Joel. Thank you so much for coming, buddy. Good to see you again. Hopefully, I will see you again in another live stream soon. Where's the camera? Camera must be there. And looking at camera. Top or bottom? Top. Right, now I know where I need to look when I'm talking to you. There we go. It's in the top corner, right up there. Nice one. Okay, that's always good to know, isn't it? Thanks, Lauren. That's really kind of you. I wouldn't say I'm particularly natural. I don't know. For me, I'm just like an idiot. Not an idiot, but I'm just someone that kind of does a bit of cooking and kind of the whole thing sounds weird. British Cook itself was not an accident. The name of British Cook was not an accident. What I wasn't expecting when I started it was like 12,000 views on the first video. And then like, because I got nagged into it by friends to try and help people and show them how to cook, like simple things. So that's where that came from. And then it's like, well, hang on a minute, I probably should be doing this, this, and this as well. Okay, so KBRS Broadcasting says she wants to try Bubble Squeak. She needs to find a recipe. Do you know what? I have no recipe for Bubble Squeak. All we do is we have a roast on Sunday, like with loads of greens. Like we have beans, like kale or cabbage, sprouts, whatever's left over. You chuck it in a bowl and you crush the potatoes. You season it up with like salt and pepper, and then you fry it. Like I could probably do a recipe, but I've never like actually like thought about weighing stuff out for it. And that's the thing, I suppose. Like I cook without recipes mainly. Bubble and Squeak. Okay, we've got a popular dish there. Bubble and Squeak. Cool. I mean, that's not hard to show you how to make it. It's just I think the most important thing is having like the leftover vegetables. I mean, if you've not got leftover vegetables, then you can use, it's a way of using up roast potatoes. Like when you do a big roast in England, often you have the meat, there's meat left over, and then you have like the excuse me you have the meat, and then like you have like maybe say 8 or 10 roast potatoes left over. You might have sliced green beans left over. You might have some cauliflower left over. You might have some Brussels sprouts left over, and you kind of just mash it all down and mix together, and then just in a frying pan with some heat and some seasoning. Yeah, there you go, Wayne. Just throw it in the pan. Yeah, just throwing stuff in the pan. I mean, but there's no reason why people don't. Maybe I could come up with specific amounts to use for people. You know, it's very much like a leftover meal. They're a bit like the one pot or one pan dump cake. I can't believe. Pam, are you still here? If you're still here, Pam, if you're still here, Pam, please get in touch about this dump cake. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so Nikki loves Bubble and Squeak as well. You're a Brit heart. That's cool. Oh. Okay, so did traditional food for a while, foreign food. Is Cornish boy still around somewhere? What's your view on if I'm looking for anyone that's from the UK? Is it Cornish boy? Yeah, Cornish boy. Cornish boy, if you're still around, or Pam, what's your view on Bubble and Squeak? Okay, so my chat's just disappeared. 1 second, sorry about this. Yum Yum works in an Irish pub. Derp works in an Irish pub. Traditional foods. Yeah, I think the part of the problem is when you like, it's like when you go for like an English breakfast in like Italy or Spain, they literally just cannot get the ingredients as well. So like they do the best what they can get. So like the baked beans might not be Heinz, the sausages won't be British sausages. Not that it matters, but they do what they can. And I think it's the same in America, really. There's something super cool which I'm going to be looking into shortly in relation to British food, anyway. So that will be coming soon. Lauren loves a good bacon buddy or butty, bacon butty we call them. Bacon's good. I love bacon. I love bacon. I tell you what, I did try becoming vegetarian once for like about 4 months, and the one thing I couldn't do was drop the bacon. I think like I was okay for about 2 months, and then I smelled bacon cooking, and that was it. I was done. I was done. Okay, so Brandon doesn't really do Bubble Squeak. It's called Canon. So what? Just tell me if you've got a second, Pam. I know you're editing. Sorry. What is stovies? What are stovies? How are they different to Bubble and Squeak? Yeah, Lauren, you won't find the the same bacon unless you go to like a place they cure it in small amounts, like a butterfly went past, or was it a dragonfly? It was something like flapping past, wasn't it, behind me? I love this garden. Um, yeah, you will have problems finding bacon, but you can make bacon really easy at home as well. I haven't made my own bacon, but I'm looking into it. Um, like I like bacon, like I really like bacon. And there's some really cool kitchen by online now with the seasonings, which make like take 3/4 of them out. The problem is having a bit of a fridge I can keep for like 2 or 3 weeks to cure things in. So I can see there's like 11 people watching, but there's only a couple of people chat. If you're watching this now live, if you're on a tablet, scroll down. You should be able to see if you're on a tablet, if you scroll down, you see a tab called Chat. And if you want to chat to me live like these other people are, just open that tab. Or if you're on a computer, you'll see on the right-hand side, he says, a screen with the chat in it as well. So, like, please say hello in the chat if you're watching. I always love to know who's about and who's watching and what's going on. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's so right about that. Ah, right. Okay, so you put the meat in as well. Okay. Pam, I've had that. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what the the name was for it. I have had that fed to me. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, that is what happens when a fly goes in your ear live. That'll be on the replay somewhere. That was really, really strange. That was really, really strange. That was so strange. Excuse me, 2 seconds. Okay. That was probably one of the most weirdest experiences I think I've had. That was a fly, or a small fly, probably like a midgie type fly, or very small, went right in my ear and started flying around. So you can imagine I felt a little bit strange with that inside my ear. A little bit gross. Oh, there's another one as well. Oh, I know what it is. It's mosquitoes. There we go. I have become fresh meat to mosquitoes. One just tried to land on my forehead. Try it. Okay, so let's have a quick look. It could be a spider. Lauren, why have you put the zip it thing in there? I'm not sure why you put the zip sign up. But yeah. So I literally, that was really gross. I'm sorry to stick my finger in my ear, but that went like right in there. That was really, really gross. Super gross. That was super gross and very weird. That's going to end up in a clip collection somewhere, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm just going to unlist this video afterwards. So Lauren, don't know why you've done a zip it thing. Birds are still making lots of noise. Flies, Wayne's laughing. Hate you, Wayne. Hope you suffer this evening from like a tarantula in your bed or something. Really do. I'm joking. Pam had a spider visit. Yeah, spider wouldn't bother me so much. Just went right in there. It's like, and then about 3 seconds later, a mosquito tried to land on my head. I know it's a mosquito because it ended up on my hand. Nikki, you're right. The fly wants in the live chat. I think I've just woken everyone up again. Barbecue idea sounds really good. If you can watch this, then that means like the barbecue is like one of the barbecues is down there. So like if you can see, yeah, sorry, probably not the prettiest things, but actually, can you see that? Can you see the thing there? No, you can't see it. I'll probably lose you all now. Okay. Wayne, it could have been a spider. Powding says I need a citronella candle. Oh, okay, I understand, Lauren. Got you. No worries. Lauren, while you're here as well, I just want to say thanks for being one of my patrons. I really appreciate that. Super cool. What's going on? Someone's going here. Hey, KBRS Broadcasting. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna have a look at your channel when this is finished and check you out. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so Angela's, hi Angela. You popped out of nowhere, which is fantastic. I really like it when people just jump in chat and say something or like just talk. I love it when I see newish sort of names. You might well have been here before. I've got a memory like a goldfish, really, a bit like a goldfish. So, Lauren, I think you probably should send me some bug spray. I'm pretty sure I've just been bitten actually. Never mind. So Andrew said the closest she found to English bacon was Welshire uncured loin back. Yeah, that would probably be about right. Bought Whole Foods. Wow, that's not rooks. That's like starlings, whatever. It's like birds, honestly. If you can imagine 100, 150 plus birds, like literally 100 plus birds, just flew right over the house. They're up there now. Sounds like a jungle. Yeah, well, it's like a Cornish jungle. We have palm trees. It's the only place in the UK where you can get palm trees really grown. It's like Cornwall. So it's good. Dear me, doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, so Angela, thank you very much for that, for letting people know they can get bacon at Whole Foods. Send you some bug spray, Lauren, like all the cool people joining Patreon. They are indeed. I value those people immensely because they have faith in me. So that's really good. Thank you very much. Sweet Whole Foods, put a dry sheet in my bucket. Bugs. Do you know what? I think that like when I've been abroad, I've tried like different bug remedies and stuff, and none of them have really worked apart from there's this moisturizer. Can't remember the name of it. It was years back. It's in Virginia when I was in VA, and then we used it again in Scotland. It seems to really put the midges off. I can't remember. It's a moisturizer. I don't typically moisturize myself all over. I'm not that type of guy. I'm a bit like gonna get old and ugly and all the rest of it. I'm never gonna be like a Jason Statham or a David Beckham. So yeah, can't remember the name of the moisturizer, but it kept. The only thing we found, he put in the arms, it kept all these flies away. Scotland has. Pam, I'm not buying that until I've seen a palm tree in Scotland. You're kidding me. Scotland's like the Antarctic. Yeah. Peddling this. Beth. I'm going to have to say Beth. I can't pronounce it. I can't get my head around it tonight. It's got palm trees because it never gets that cold. Like doesn't get that much below freezing. It's not because it's always hot. It's kind of warm and muggy. There we go. That's right. Skin so soft from Avon. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Pam. And it says I've lost everyone. That's kind of strange. It says that everyone has disappeared. Yeah, that's it, Pam. Thank you very much for reminding me. That was exactly what it was. And we were in the Highlands. We were in Scotland. Well, went to Edinburgh a couple of times, which isn't the Highlands, and then went to the Highlands. Is it not focusing very well now? Wayne's still here. That's good. Is Lena still here? Lena, are you there? Okay, Andrew's asking if there's any veggie recipes. Hand on heart, promise you, I am considering it. I would like to do a lot more veggie stuff. I've got this kind of British traditional food thing I need to get out of the way. Not get out of the way I want to do. It's all kind of filmed. But once I've done that, certainly be more veggie eatings. Salads, yeah. You know, there's some really good, really nice rainbow salads, coleslaws. I love making coleslaw fresh. I make it all the time. Just silly little things like this. I never think about filming them. I'm forever cooking stuff that I don't actually film. There's a really nice new potato salad which I make, which has bacon in it, and mustard and mayo, and that's really simple. But I just haven't filmed it yet. So, oh, sorry, veggie. No, to cut the bacon out. What was it the other day? A raw beetroot salad. That's quite good. Wayne's still here. That's good to see. Okay, so looked up rookies, a type of crow. Yeah. The main noise you get from there isn't actually the rooks. It's now these other little things that are flying around. When the rooks make noise, it's like ah. Yeah, they are big crows. They're quite wide, quite big. There we go. I'm gonna move that a little bit closer. I'm gonna sit back a bit. Oh, so I've been leaning forward for like an hour and a half, and come on. In fact, let's just crank that down a bit. That's comfy. You can see me sitting back now. Nice. I can find, because I've been sitting like this for like an hour and a half. I mean, come on. Nice one. It's gone quiet. It's gone really quiet. Salads, I definitely think I need to look into that. Certainly, if I'm doing some barbecue, I'll be doing some salads. Veggie recipes. I don't know what sort of veggie recipes there are. The thing is, there's so many really good specific vegetarian chefs like that just do veggie. That's all they do, and they're really, really good. My sister's vegetarian. A lot of my friends, it sounds kind of weird. Like, I know the whole channel is like pretty much carnivore, like proper carnivore. I've got quite a few vegan friends. I'd love to do more vegan stuff as well, but again, it's time really. So Nikki says, that's right, you could grill veggies. But is that, like, to me, like in my mind, that's not even like a recipe. Telling someone how to grill like chop vegetables and grill them isn't like even a recipe. So I guess you'd have to do it with like some kind of dressing or like a honey. I don't know, what would be good on different vegetables? Like a sauce to put on it when you grill it as well, I guess. Is that the sort of thing you're talking about? My eyebrows. I can't believe that flew right in my ear. Clearly, it was like a really bad flying thing. It's probably doing this. It probably came out as like, "Ooh, I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna go into this big hole. Oh my God, what's this?" Okay. Looking for bacon in the fridge. Yeah, portobellos are really nice. Chuck them on a burger. I used to get them from Do you know Nando's? Have you got Nando's there? I'm guessing you have got Nando's everywhere probably. They do a really nice grilled portobello with halloumi cheese, which I love. Yeah, the raw beetroot salad is really good. It's got orange in it. Sounds kind of weird, I know. It's got orange peel, orange rind rather, orange zest. It's got that in it, and it's got carrot, and it's got a few other bits as well, which I won't go into because I want to do the recipe. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what it is here. I want you to watch the video. So let's have a quick look, see what else we've got. The chat's gone a little bit slow, so sorry if I'm slow in replying to everyone. Let's just move out there. Oh, and a second. That's amazing. Like if you would look around, I can't believe that actually. Oh, yep. Oh. Not Bixby, I don't want an assistant. I just want to kind of, let's go with this for a minute. Can you see me still? Hey, you lost half my head. Right. Oh, sorry about that. Very sorry about all the moving around. I think the interesting thing is it's got a lot darker now. I mean, it really is dark out here. You really cannot see. You know, it's not bright. It's definitely dark. And the only, like the camera now, I notice I'm not very focused as well. Even when I click on it, it doesn't really focus in because it's using like low light capabilities. There's Nando's, some in the US. Pam just tagged me. Give me 1 second. Course news. Okay, so you can still see me, okay? Still hear me right, yeah? Because I just spun the camera around about 6 different times. And I kind of worried I lost people. Palm trees. Pam, have you just tagged me in a post on Facebook? I think you have, to show me some palm trees. Well, you know, I'm not going to believe that. This is Scotland. I've been there plenty of times before. It's normally like -9 or like -12. Look, it's weird, isn't it? Because my eye colour's changed as well. My eyes are normally quite reasonably blue. Like, but the light, when they go in them, they go very brightly. It's quite dark now though. You see behind me starting to go really dark as well. That's cool though. I mean, like, my last phone, there's no way on earth you'd even see me. You'd be seeing a black blur right now. That's really good. I like that. I mean, the light really has gone. Like, there is no light. You wouldn't believe it from what's behind me, but there really is no light. And there's no artificial light around here either. Angela, thank you very much. So, Angela, can't wait for the video. You're from raw beetroot cheese, southern US, so quite hot down there, isn't it? Very humid. I had a little taste of humidity when I was in Virginia for a while. That was enough. Like, I don't like humid conditions at all. So, palm trees. Was that you chime then? Sorry? Was that chime you then? The chime was someone sent me tagged me on Facebook, and that's why it's chimed. I turned most of my notifications off, but if someone tags me, it still will pop up on live. Okay, it's going to keep, unfortunately, unless I leave the live stream, it's going to keep pinging because Pam's tagged me. Every time someone comments, likes, or does whatever, it's going to keep pinging on the phone. Pam, I hate you. She's just getting revenge because I was in her live chat earlier taking a mickey and having a bit of a laugh. So, The visibility's fine. My eyes look a bit green. My eyes are blue with the yellow in the centre. Really, really quite yellow when the light's on them. What camera is this? It's a Samsung S9 Plus. It's actually a mobile phone, which is why it's got the 4G capabilities, which seems to be okay actually. So Lauren said, yeah, there's a chime. That's because Pam's tagged me in a post. So every time someone does something on that post, likes it or whatever, or comments on it, it's going to ping. So if you want to thank anyone for all the pinging through us now, it's going to be Pam. So make sure you go down and tell her off. She's right, actually. So, okay, so I'm noticing now that if I move now, it's starting to focus not so well. I do have another camera on this, but should be better. Let's see if I can swap to that one in a minute. What is all this? Hang on a second. Is this live streaming? Let me know if you can see what's going on. Is that sending through live stream? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like back in the rave, isn't it? Here we go. There we go. Night vision. That's so cool. I can go in black and white. Sepia. Ooh, let's check me out. Silver screen. That's disgusting. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm liking this. But yeah, this is the S9 and S9 Plus, and that's pretty cool. So next time we go to live stream, it's not going to be like that. Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. I like that lots. So you got bubbles here as well. I feel like there should be some romantic music playing in the background. Okay, what this has got to do with cooking, I'm not sure, but you know, we'll try this out. Beam, dawn, sepia. I kind of like this one. I quite like this one at the moment because you're losing colour anyway. That looks quite cool. Sketch. I've back normal. That's what it's like with normal. It's not focusing, is it? It's really not focusing very well. So, how about... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's no good, is it? Let's have a quick look at it set up. The only problem with that, though, is that... Oh, sorry. Right. So this is like a late night dark live stream, and that's super cool. I really like that. I really like that. Let's make this black and white then, because I know this has got some kind of different abilities. Hang on a second. So I love the bubbles. Yeah, there's bubbles there. Feels like a rave. It does indeed, doesn't it? It does indeed. No, it's still focusing quite slow with that colour. That's no good. Let's make it back to colour, because otherwise it'll be a bit weird. The flowers are everywhere. I don't know anything about the flowers in the garden, unfortunately. Yeah, that's right. Well, the fire's behind me, actually. So that's that. So what else can I do here? Top chat, live chat, super chat. None, hide all chat messages. Yeah, I'm really liking those filters. That was good fun, wasn't it? That was really good fun. Isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? I mean, you'll probably be able to see the flies now, the mosquitoes as they come past, but that was really good quality stream earlier. Now it's obviously got darker and darker and darker. It's slowly starting to struggle a little bit outside. But like it's what is it, 10 o'clock here? I'm not sure what the time is. If anyone's in the UK, can you tell me what the time is? Yeah, I mean, there literally is no light. Well, there's light behind. In fact, I could turn lights on out there and it would shine out here probably, but 9:45, past my bedtime, Pam. I turn into a gremlin if I eat. Lauren turned away for a moment and bam, it is getting dark, isn't it? Really dark. But it's been nice. I mean, I've still got some cider left that's going to be slowly drunk, or drinking. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. It's just that it doesn't show up on my screen. I should be able to work it out, really. Because it does tell me up here how long I'll be streaming for. It says 1 hour and 40 minutes. But I'm quite enjoying it, so I want to keep going. If you want me to. I mean, if you want to carry on chat for a bit, I don't mind. It's quite nice to have a chat with you all, really. And I'm not sure, really, being honest with you, when I'm next going to have time to do a live stream. I know I've talked about doing a live a little bit. Let me see. Give me 2 minutes. Let me see if I can turn the light on a minute. Just wait there for 2 minutes. Do not go anywhere. This live stream's still good. Let's just see if that made any difference. Just tapped on the window there and asked someone to turn the light on. Not sure if it will or not. I've got like, I don't know, half a head of light. I'm not sure if that's any better or not. Lauren says, don't spill any water on my hoodie. Lauren, it's quite funny. Very funny. But Lauren, no, I'm doing that giveaway. Actually, I'm going to mention it. Why not? I at the moment got about 6 patrons. At the end of June, I'm giving away my one and only embroidered British Cook apron that I wear in all my videos to one of my patrons. So if you want to take part in that, feel free to join Patreon. There's only like, I don't know, 7 of us, 7 amazing people that give me an awful lot, which is very kind of them. So yeah. Don't worry about the hoodie, Lauren. You might get yourself actually my one and only embroidered apron anyway. Nikki, you're right. It's quite bright. Faith Rogers, you're in the land of my birth. I am in Cornwall. Curno. Down Curno. Faith, I know I don't sound Cornish. I was born here. I had to learn to speak twice at my phone. Dear connectors. So Faith, yeah, I am from Cornwall. I was born here, but I'm not. I know probably for you, you're like, oh, it doesn't sound Cornish. I get that a lot. Okay. So Lauren knows about that. You've got 19 likes. I have indeed. Dark when it checks on the kittens. Yeah, it has gone dark. Right, I tell you what, I might see if I can move this just inside. I think probably, because it's getting to the point now where you can't actually see me, or I'm getting really blurry. So what I'm going to do is walk you for a minute inside. Right, okay. Bear with me. Oh, I've got something biting my nose. Literally biting my nose. There's like a million mosquitoes out here. This is the sort of pain I go through just for you. Oh, let's pop that down here a second. And I'll bring you in through here. Oh, that's a bit close, wasn't it? Just taking my shoes off. And I'll be right there in 2 seconds. Just gonna move this a minute. Pop the light on. And close the door. I'll be right there. It's better. Can you see? Yeah? So, thank you very much. You're still here, bearing with me. I just want to get inside, get to the point where really we couldn't see each other at all. I was squinting, trying to read things, and while I sat there, I could just feel things biting me, different places. So, thank you very much. You're still here. Really appreciate that. Oh, Not Bixby. I hate. Okay, let's have a quick look. Who we got here still? So Derp's still here by the looks of it. We've got Beach Bum Bob. Hey, Beach Bum Bob, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me here. I've just been doing a chat outside in the dark, just to come inside to try and finish things off a little bit. Burgers and sandy beaches. OC. Lovely. Well, we have burgers here in Cornwall. We have sandy beaches too, but it's not like California. It's a lot smaller. Lauren's here. We've got Dirk saying hello. Pam's kind of still here. She is. Okay. That's good, Pam. I'm glad you're still here. So that's like 5 or 6 people. Let's just adjust this up a little bit, if I can. Sorry about this. It is a new. Not only have I got a new phone, but I've also got a new tripod. So what's happening is that the phone is becoming loose. I haven't attached the back of it maybe the right way. So as I move it, it kind of starts doing that, and I kind of don't want the phone to come off. So that's why I've been flipping things around so much. Okay, Lena's still here, like a superstar. Thank you so much, Lena. I did actually ask you here earlier, but I had no response. So I just thought maybe she's, understandably, had enough of me talking. So that's all good. Okay, so I was trying to read what's here, that's all. Wow. There's one good thing about this camera. It's nice. It's lovely to be able to sort of talk and for it to be better resolution. But when you look at yourself like, whoa, Botox needed. Wayne's still here. Thank you very much. And Callie Bumboy, or whatever it was, Callie Beach Bum Bob. There you go. You still here, buddy? Whoa. What happened there? Crash Zoom. Good. Right. Is that better? You do not want to be seeing up my nose at this time of night. Not really. How did that even happen? It sort of zoomed right up my nose, like underneath. I had my nose up. It's like right underneath there. Not cool at all. Less nose, please. Yeah, that's understandable. I understand that completely. I did not want that to happen. So yeah, 6 people. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, I've been on it for a little while. I know it's cool. But so what we talk about then really is about what I'm going to be doing next, which is going to be the British Cooking Traditional Series going to come out. I'm going to try and incorporate salads and stuff like that. I'm going to choose one person, their recipe from the roast potato video. You have to all bear in mind, like in my head, I'm absolutely, because I had that thing where I couldn't record for like 4 weeks, I'm so many weeks behind the videos because I've intended to get like 2 or 3 videos out like a week like I did previously, well, at one point anyway, and also lives as well. So I'm really, really far behind where I want to be. But yeah, we will get on a roll quite soon and it'll be good, really good. As I said, I've spent ages recording loads of new material. So I've got stuff, should I ever have the same problem again. Because the problem was last time I couldn't speak. So when you can't speak properly, you can't film, so it wouldn't have been good to do. Beach Bad Bomb says it's 1:52 p.m, 77 degrees with sun. Sounds nice. 77 degrees isn't that hot though, is it? That's Fahrenheit, so that's what, about 20, 21? I guess, I'm not sure. I don't know, but that sounds really nice. I mean, it's 10 p.m. here, I think, roughly. So nearly 10 p.m. And it is what it is. It's kind of British, so it's kind of rubbishy-ish weather. Who else we got here? Wayne says, take it one step at a time. Cheers, bud. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised that some of you still are here, actually, to be fair. I am quite annoying in my videos at times. The thing is, it's kind of like one of these things where
you watch people and like when people say like 3 times in the video subscribe or 2 times, I don't even notice it. But I know like if you're already subscribed, that's quite irritating. The flip side is if I don't ask, people don't subscribe. That's what I found. For me, unless I actually ask for things, I don't ever seem to get them. So I ask. What's going out of focus like that? Lena, I can't even remember what the question was. It was probably something about, I don't know, it was about food or bacon or something ridiculous. The little lisp, I had cripes. I was in so much pain. I was on painkillers as well. I was dopey. I was doped right up from painkillers. Then the antibiotics. I knew that they should have given it to me, but they don't do preventive health care in the UK anymore. It's a case you've got to get really sick, and then they'll look at you and they might give you antibiotics if they think you're really sick. All due respect to the dentist herself, she's just following protocol. She was lovely, but that is a protocol. You can't just give things out. And I'm like, well, look, I've got this, and this, and these plates, and that's been done, and like because I smashed my face up so badly, because I really did smash my face properly. But then she can't. She is saying she's like, yeah, I know, but medically I can't give you because whatever. She was lovely. I don't blame her at all. It's just a system in the UK at the moment. It doesn't do preventive healthcare. It only does it when you've like got a problem. Basically, it's becoming third world. But I don't talk about politics. But yeah. Okay. 26 degrees. Dirk says smoked wood barbecue, a big thing. It's a huge thing in America. It's becoming much bigger over here in the UK. Beach Bum Bob. I would love to do a bit of that. I mean, I've got a couple of Webers, we call them Webers, probably the wrong way to pronounce it, out the back there. But I say they're not mine. But yeah, so like I would love to get like a smoke box, but we don't tend to smoke so much stuff as you do. So yeah, I mean, it is a massive thing. And to be honest with you, barbecue in itself was like 20 years ago or 30 years ago. I remember my parents like years and years back doing barbecue, and like people were like, "What's barbecue?" or "What is this?" Or "I've never had chicken like this before." Right? And now it's like everywhere and every shop, and most people have a good idea how to barbecue. Barbecue here is different to America. We tend to fast cook things rather than like smoke them for hours. But it's something which is growing in popularity. I would definitely like to getting in to do some barbecue. Just getting the right way about it and find out the right way to do things. So I need to research that a little bit. I barbecue like British barbecue style at home, but I don't do like the whole smoky thing, which I love to. Nikki says she loves British rain. That's cool. Beth, yeah, it's kind of one of the things like a lot of people feel uncomfortable asking people to subscribe. I learned quite quickly that if I didn't, then no one did. So, I understand why people get annoyed with that. It's same with the Patreon thing. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, keep mentioning that all the way through the videos and stuff because that's something I want to try and grow. Because it's like if I don't, I feel like I've given up on myself, and that's not the sort of person I am. I don't just kind of roll over and go, oh, it's not worked, I'm going to give up. I wasn't brought up that way. I was brought up that if you have a dream, you follow it and you pursue it hard. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you need to pursue it hard first. So yeah, that's how it is for me. Whoa. What is going on there? I go to read the chat and all of a sudden you're up my nose again. What is it? That's terrible. That's like a ninja zoom, isn't it? I don't know what happens to that. That's just... No. See, I'm trying to do it now. It's not working. Okay. Yeah, Lauren, you're right. Yeah, I was like really glassy-eyed and feeling like shit, to be fair. I was feeling pretty awful all the time. And it wasn't just that as a pain, because I had the initial pain, I had the secondary infection or whatever it was, and then I had to go back and have it all reopened again, and then I had the pain from that. So it was like just the whole talking thing, even for like 20 minutes, was really uncomfortable. The idea of doing a film was like, or a video was like, no way, because I don't know how many times I fluff things. Like, I don't have lines. Like, I know like a lot of people have certain lines they say and stuff, but I tend to sort of have bullet points of things I want to cover, because I've got like a brain like a sieve or like a goldfish. But I kind of had to have those reminders, because otherwise I'll forget key points of what I'm doing when I'm talking. Because when I cook, I don't think about you guys like normally, so it's kind of weird for me to have to think, oh, I need to tell them this, because I just know it. I kind of just already know that's what I do, and I forget other people might not think about doing that. Yeah, he did have my iceberg glassy. Wayne says he sent Trump. Wayne, I don't get into politics, buddy. But yeah, right, you can keep him for the time being. I guess that the majority of people in America, for whatever reason, did vote for him. So that's how democracy apparently works. I don't know. This is cooking. I did think about doing politics once, but yeah, I like politics. I'm interested in it personally, but it's something which I don't go into on the channel. I just don't, because it's just too upsetting for too many people. Not upsetting for me, but just like creates division and stuff like that. Same as I won't go to religion. I won't go to religion, particularly on the channel. Although I think the chat which I'm going to do a collab with, Barnabas, is quite a well-known Christian, like blogger, and he's also got a tech channel as well. Tech and sort of interviews, really cool stuff he's got on his channel, actually, on Barnabas' channel. But yeah, like I don't go into different things. I just kind of, all I'm interested in is the food and you people. I kind of love you people, and I kind of love food. So that's pretty much it. Lauren is asking what's the Patreon. Lauren, you're very kind, but yeah, I will be mentioning that later another time. Wayne's saying, what's my favourite meal to make? Now, this is quite interesting. What do you, just like far away quickly, what do you think my favourite meal to make is? Anyone that's sat here now in the chat, just far away, what you think I might like to eat is my favourite thing to cook. Just far away, I'd be really interested to know actually what you think. Be really, really interested in that. Okay, so Dirk says steaks. Wayne says pasties. Lauren says Cornish pasties. Okay, Lena says steak. Okay. So when you say my favorite meal to make, like in English, that translates for me my favorite thing to cook, like the thing I really enjoy cooking the most. Now, there we go, tongue tie. The thing which I really, really enjoy actually making the most, like physically making, is pizza. Making the dough, making the tomato puree sauce, and putting it all together. I really enjoy making pizza. The other thing I really quite enjoy doing, made quite a few times, is beef Wellington, which is fillet steak with a duxelle and, well, basically black truffle and mushroom duxelle. Wrap it, and then you wrap it in Parma ham. Excuse me, my voice is gone. 2 seconds. My favourite food to eat after me cooking it would be either, probably, being honest with you, Indian food, which is extremely popular, extremely popular in the UK, or Tex-Mex, because I love heat. I'm a heat fiend, which might surprise a few of you, but I really do like a good bit of heat. Not like 3 million Scoville's chili extract, but like spice, flavour, taste sensations, things that really sort of like, not just heat, like you have different things like that. Really, really nice things like that. I love making pasties. I love eating pasties. I probably eat pasties probably, I don't know how many times a week. Too many times a week. I'm very passionate about the Cornish pasty. If you said to me, would I give up like A, B, or C? I would give up any of the food I've talked about and keep the pasty. If I had to give keep one food and give the rest up, I'd probably keep pasties, because they're just so consistently good when they're made properly. So Beach Bum Bob said, sorry, chat's a little bit slow. Tom Barnaby is here from Midsummer Murders. Really? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of like Poldark, which is a film which is like getting quite big now, or a TV series, is filmed like literally 2 miles down the road from me. You've got a lot of different films, especially in Germany. There's a series of books that are all filmed in Cornwall. Trying to think as well. Doc Martin is filmed in Cornwall. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Yeah, Lauren loves that. And Beef Wellington, Bearded Yankin, British Cooks. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Good to see you in chat. I'm not sure if I've chatted. Like, I don't quite remember chatting to you before. Like, it sounds weird. I don't remember everyone, but great to see you here. Thank you so much for joining us in chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Lauren, most people are quite surprised actually that like the most popular dish actually eaten in the UK isn't fish and chips or isn't roast beef. It's actually curry. Go figure. You know, curry is the most popular dish here now. So one of those things. How you doing, Bearded Yankee? I've got to go through. I'll watch the replay because there's been quite a few different names I don't like straight away recognise, and try and check out a few of the channels that have joined in today, if they are channels or they may just be names. Lauren loves cumin. I don't know how you say that in America, but we say it's cumin over here. Nikki loves a good curry. She's been to London, tried. Oh no, Wayne's been to London. Let's have a quick look. We had a curry, curry in London. You will like. I did a live stream on how to make a curry, a British curry, like the British style curry, I called it. And I need to re-record that as a video because the live stream is awful quality, really bad quality. But yeah, curry is like a massive thing here. Like it's not. I'll be honest with you. I think pretty much everyone of any background eats curry. It's not like a one sort of type of person thing. Like you can associate certain foods and like Great Britain, different people. Maybe sometimes curry is for everyone. Trust me. It's for like the 7-year-old girl to like the 85-year-old man. People like curry. It's, I don't know, maybe it's British style curry anyway. Fish and chips is good. Fish and chips is on the to-do list definitely as well. Beach Bum Bob says nothing like a good big breakfast. Did you check out my how to make a British fry-up video? That's a question, Beach Bum Bob. You need to have a good look at that because that's how we do it over here, and that's what we call a nice good breakfast. Right, okay. It's Memorial Day. Okay, I had no idea. I'm sorry. I just kind of like, you know, British ideas, British thoughts, and like don't really know dates abroad. But I've been to Arlington Cemetery actually. I think Arlington, is it? The State Cemetery is it Arlington? By Washington DC. Was it Washington DC or somewhere near Virginia? I went there when they did the guard change thing. They like the guys walk over and they did the change. Yeah, it's something I'm quite passionate about. Is looking after the boys. I mean, by like, you know, veterans and stuff like that. I think that what people need to understand, and I'm not going to go into politics here, is that no matter what your politics is, or the situation about who sent these people, and these people have gone with a sort of an honest thought to try and do the right thing for the country. You know, they haven't really got any choice. Well, have got no choice. And sometimes they come back and they've had a really tough time. And I think that, like, you know, vets should be looked after really. So something which I do believe they should be. Nice. Bearded Yankees smoking some chicken right now, getting ready to get the honey glaze on. We were talking about barbecue earlier, funny enough. Need to think about getting some lights outside because we could do a late night barbecue. That sounds like a plan. Because it obviously works. The internet works out there. And as long as I don't move the camera too much, we should be okay. So Wayne's never made a curry. Peri peri chicken is extremely popular. That's what Nando's is. It's Portuguese marinated chicken. Normally do it with like, they tend to use bird's eye chilies and marinades. They do like all sorts of different heats, really good. Laura went to an Indian bake shop in London and it was delicious. I kept getting so many samples so full. Yeah, that's, I mean, like, not being funny, my favorite, like, you know, donuts. Yeah, like you have donuts in America. like I love trying different food from different places. I really do. I'm really passionate about different food from different places. Like German food, I was saying earlier, like the bratwurst and currywurst. I love Polish pączki. Now, pączki are like donuts, but like on steroids, like big donuts made with like egg, and they're glazed and they're big and they're full of like rose jam or like different flavored jams or creams, and they're delicious. To me, they're so much better than like a normal kind of British donut. Like a British donut's like this, and like a pączki's like this. Now, I didn't get this big by eating small donuts, so you know. So Beardy Yankin, be posting a video tonight. Yeah, I'll check out all these channels later. Right, so Beach Bum Bob has seen the breakfast video. Wood pellet auto smokers. Like I don't really know what that is, buddy, but I'm assuming it's basically something where you've got, you know, it's electric or something maybe. Arlington. Whoa! No, stop it. Well, what is going on? I don't want to touch the camera. I'm just scrolling to I'm literally just scrolling to sort of do the chat, and the next thing you know, you can see all my pores, and that's not right, is it? Yeah, that's true, Beach Bum Bob. You know, you need to be. Yeah, I think people need to be thankful for things without getting into politics too much. Having said that, what's behind me? England's battles. Anyway. Okay, so what we got? Hey, Callie Chef's in the house. Great to see you, buddy. Thanks so much for turning up the live stream. Really enjoy your comments and chatting to you on the chatting to and from with you on the comments which we have. So really appreciate you turning to chat, buddy. Super good to see you. So Memorial is is tomorrow, Monday, not today, Sunday. Okay, that's fine. You know, I mean, like we like celebrate things different times sometimes, don't we? So it's no big deal. But no, thanks for letting me know. That's all good. Lauren, late night barbecue fire pit. You'll bring the marshmallows. That's quite funny. I only do charcoal grilling. Okay, right. So yeah, exactly. Like for me, like loads of people have gas barbecues. We had one gas barbecue years back. Very handy, very good, very quick, very clean, no taste. Not unless you put chips or different things in it. So yeah, it sounds really good. It like Beardy Yankin, it does sound really good. Give me 2 seconds. I'll grab some water quickly. Oh. Okay, so wow, I've been on for 2 hours. That's pretty cool, just talking. Okay, so now I've got water. You'll probably notice I'll be like all watery. I'm not actually watery, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's good to talk. Hopefully get rid of that annoying cough as well. Pennsylvania, where everyone's from. Got Cali people. We've been at Yankee. We've got people from Cali all over. Yeah, I mean, you know, Beach Bum Bob and Cali, it's kind of one of those things that people celebrate things different ways sometimes. You know, I know people that, like, put it this way, like in the UK, some people put the Christmas tree up at the end of November, start getting on Christmas then. Some people put it up 3 days before the main event. The main thing is you're all celebrating the same thing, you know? So it's one of those things. Did I just time travel? But then again, another crash soon. Oh, okay. Have I ever been to the Caribbean? No, I haven't been to the Caribbean. Certainly, if someone's got a holiday they want to send me on, that'd be great. No, I haven't been there. Meant to be beautiful though. Meant to be really, really nice. So, Lena's got to go. Lena, thank you so much for staying with me this evening. I know it's quite late where you are, so thanks so much for turning up live. Really good to see you. Thanks for being around. Really appreciate that. Wayne's from VA. I've spent time VA. Lauren had an accident with a gas grill. Okay. Yeah, that probably sucks, I would imagine. Gas grill accidents does not sound good at all. So let's have a quick look. Okay, right. Let's just make this clear a sec. I'm smoking a grill tomorrow. Love barbecue. Sounds good. Lena, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Lauren said, I love Jamaican. The jerk chicken is so amazing. You can get Jamaican jerk chicken, like proper jerk chicken, like they make it in Jamaica, in London. I've been lucky enough to try it there. Did live in London for quite a while. About 4.5, 5 years, maybe a bit longer in total. Worked around the area as well. So I have been lucky when in London to try what I'd call some reasonably like accurate representations of the food. So like if I can go to a supermarket and buy jerk chicken, like jerk chicken. It's meant to be jerk chicken. It has some kind of pre-manufactured spice all over it. Okay, and it's not kind of jerk chicken. If you go to a shop, you can probably buy jerk chicken sauce, but it's not really probably as the authentic one should be. So yeah, that's pretty much it in jerk chicken terms. Lauren, sometimes I get the feeling that you'll try and get me to say rude words occasionally, like the cumin, jerk chicken, and other things. I'm just getting this kind of thought that it's all a little bit rude. Anyway, so how is everyone? You're still bearing with me. We've got here still, hopefully, Beach Bum Bob, Beardy Yankin. I'm going to check your guys' channels out later. And let's have a quick look. Dirt's still here, just about. You're on a marathon, aren't you guys? 20 thumbs up, 7 people watching. That's pretty good after like 2 hours of just talking. So that's pretty cool. Bob, no one's holding anything at all. Any kind of questions, please ask me. If it's about Britain, British food, or anything to do with the UK, I'll pretty much be able to give you an answer. I really do like talking to people as well from like abroad, like America or Germany or anywhere really. It's good. Oh man. Lauren, there's no need for that sad face. Come on, cheer up. Cheer up. Beach Bum, Bob, Nikki, okay, that's fine. Yeah, isn't it strange how people pronounce things different ways? I mean, again, I did think about doing a video on that, but there's so many good videos. No, I haven't actually. Beach Bum Bob, you're right. I haven't done that. French fries. French fries are like long and very thin. They're like we call chips. Like chips are like big. They're like, I don't know, like a chip would be like maybe 5 centimeters long and then like a centimeter wide. But yeah, Lauren, I did those tongue twisters for you. No one sent me any money. I was surprised by that. I was really suffering. Not the money makes anything better, but it was like that was hard. I could barely speak. Beachman Bob, I think the best thing you can do, what I did in my roast potato video, is I actually went for the time to research which potatoes in America would be best to do the roast potatoes with. Now, if I do a fries video or like a British chips video, I think I'll do the same. I'll go and research what the best potato that you can get in America would be for it as well. Okay, because like we can get American varieties here of potatoes, but I don't think in America you can get British varieties of potato very easily. Yeah, it's good fun though. It's good fun doing that, definitely. Huh? Yeah, that was funny. For anyone who wasn't here, basically, it wasn't. I couldn't speak for about 4 weeks, not properly anyway. and I decided to go live, and my friendly people that join live streams normally started to ask you to read out tongue twisters when I had a lisp. Yeah, I don't think they have many British. I don't think they have any really British potato varieties over there, because America's like quite dairy potatoes. So it's like Yukon Gold, Inca Gold, and stuff like that. I think, isn't it, your potatoes? We're like Maris Piper, King Edwards. I don't think they ever. I think they grow like potatoes in America look like this to me, like 2 foot long. Like here they're like this. So I don't think they grow the same potatoes. But what I will do is I'll find out. I'm gonna get out of focus. I will find out what the best American varieties are for making British sauce, because I can get American potatoes here. Might be a little bit difficult, but I can get most good American potatoes, not all of them, but like the big ones. So I'll do that for you guys, definitely, because I think it's important you have something you can work with, you know. Lauren, I don't know. It depends on your weather. I mean, like in Britain, like they're grown in damp, almost not like damp conditions, but you know, it's not hot or sunny here like that. Would get like maximum 25 degrees Celsius sometimes. It doesn't really freeze here, not particularly. I mean, what do we get worse normally? Really bad year, -4, -5. So you know, it's one of those things, but it doesn't really get terribly bad. So like, I can't imagine how you grow potatoes in like -20, or like if it was like +35. I don't know how it'd work. You probably could find out though. I'm really sorry, I cannot pronounce your name, because obviously is it in Mandarin or is it in Korean? I'm really sorry, I can't tell. You're asking which part of Cornwall I live in. I live in the middle-ish of Cornwall. That's probably about as far as I go with that, because this is the internet and there's all sorts of lovely people on it and there's all sorts of weirdos. So I don't, it's nothing personal. I've never really given out a mass amount of information where I'm actually really based. I'll show you places around me. I tell people that I'm around there. But like, because the internet, I'm kind of a little bit wary, because anyone can watch this. And there are some weirdos. There's some real weirdos. Excuse me, need some water. Could you give me a name that I could say though? I really can't. I couldn't pronounce that. So give me 2 seconds. Let's have a look. Potato release, grow, subterranean. Okay, yeah. I think you need to, Lauren. Actually, it's not so much I'm going to do. I'm not going to research potatoes for you. No chance. But I will try and find out for the videos the best potatoes to use. As I said again, I'm really sorry I can't pronounce your name, because obviously for me I just can't, call it ignorance. I can't read that script or writing. I don't know. It's a crazy guess. I might be wrong. It could be Chinese, could be Japanese, could be Korean. I don't know. I'm really sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't know what to say, but I like to call people like hi Lauren or Wayne or whatever. But right, cool. Got you. Okay, doesn't matter. It's a Chinese name. Call me Charlie if you'd like. Sorry, Charlie. You went the last one. I remember you left a comment, didn't you, on one of the videos thing? Did you leave a comment on one of the videos? You probably did. And you mentioned Cornwall, didn't you? Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It is an amazing place to live. Very lucky, really. I did move away to London for like 4 or 5 years, or a bit longer, but then I decided to move back because I miss the place. I miss the sun. I miss the sea, the beaches, the castles. I mean, like, I bought an American here once, and basically she thought it was a theme park. She thought it was a theme park because that's what it's like in places. Right, that's right. Yeah, on the Chris Patty video, I remember that. You know, I just try to say to everyone, like, the problem is in between that, the comments and life, I kind of sometimes forget things. So I'll try and remember. So if it's okay to call you Charlie, I'll call you Charlie. Sorry, excuse my ignorance on the Chinese. I just can't read Chinese. I'm glad you enjoyed the food. It's really nice, isn't it? What was your favourite food to try here? What was your favourite thing? Beach Bum Bowl, where they're visiting a pub and getting a pint. Well, we do that all the time. You know, I mean, the pub up the road from me was literally built in the 14th century, and the bar, I think, is about 16th to 17th century, is like 4 foot tall because that's how, or 4.5 foot tall, because people were really short, really short back then. So yeah, there's some amazing stuff. I mean, like literally, when you say old buildings, like you can go down to somewhere like I took a video down the foyer today. Most buildings along that street are either from the 14th, 15th, or 16th century originally. The whole street. And then if you multiply that by towns all over England, you get a lot of places where a lot of old stuff. Do they sell cold beer in your pubs? It's both. It always has been both. I think since about 1960s, cold lager became popular in 1960s, and since then they've always served. For example, most lagers are served chilled here, but you might have like a certain type of real ale, which is meant to be served between 4 degrees and 8 degrees. So they keep that unrefrigerated in a big barrel, and you can pour that off there. What's your favorite drink at the pub? It depends because, okay, let me explain this. If I'm eating food, it'd be different to if I'm just drinking it. If I'm just drinking it, it would probably be like a light lager, probably some type of light lager, locally made one. If I'm actually drinking with a meal, it would probably be like a pint of a more stronger beer, microbrewery stuff. Could be wine. I mean, the thing is, again, if you said to me it's your mate's 30th birthday and you're going out and what you like to drink, I would tell you what I like to drink then. It's different completely to if you're eating with food, what kind of mood you're in. Is it summertime? Is it sunny outside and hot? Or is it cold and dark and scary, like bad weather? Because if it's like that, you drink something completely different. It's kind of one of those things, but I think the most important thing is I know a lot of people don't drink, and I completely understand that. Drinking culture in Britain isn't drink and get into a fight always. It's far from it. It's mainly like a family thing. Family, you have a quiet drink with a meal and have some nice time. And I understand why people don't drink, and that's completely cool with me. But yeah, so it depends. It depends really what's going on. Getting a gold beer. Okay, so Charlie hasn't. Yeah, Cornish pasty. That's right. I mean, did you stay in Britain long, Charlie, or not? Did you do a quick tour of Britain, or did you stay in Cornwall for a long time? Hey, Julia, great to see you. Thank you very much for joining me. I was live streaming outside originally, out in the garden, and I just kind of came inside about half an hour ago. It's getting dark. We streamed for about 2.5 hours. I'm just talking about stuff. Really, really nice to see you, Julia. Thank you for coming. Okay, Charlie, that's really kind of you. Thanks so much for sharing my channel with your friends back in China. I put, just so you know, I put closed captions on my videos. So if your friends may be very good at English, I expect they probably are. But if they don't quite catch what I'm saying, they can click on the CC and see in English writing, what I'm saying. If they don't understand my accent, I would love some help with getting Chinese translation or some kind of idea of how I could connect with an audience in China and people, because China is a place that has amazing culture and amazing food. And I think that if they like British cook, that's great too. I just kind of, I don't know, that's awesome. Yeah, Pam's back in the chat as well. But no, Charlie, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Pam's back in the chat. Pam, what's been happening? Sorry, Julia's asking what's been happening. Julia, I tap the screen and all of a sudden you can see my pores on my face. It crash zooms. So we'd be having some fun with that. And just chatting about the channel really and what we're doing next. Pam's right. Some drinks are better if they haven't been chilled. It really depends on the mood and where you are and what time of year it is. You know, and like I would much prefer to sit down and drink like something that goes with something. Oh, I'm out of focus. There we go. That's better. I'd much rather sit down and drink something that's like related to the meal. So like if you're eating lamb, you're not gonna have like a cider. You're gonna have like a nice fruity red wine. So Helen's Best says she's doing a tour of the United Kingdom 2020. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds really good. Lauren, watching a football game drink would be a pint of lager and a packet of crisps. It's even a saying. Actually, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps is a saying. It was actually a saying. So, 2 seconds. Just reading. Yeah, Wayne suggests coming across. It's absolutely beautiful. That's right. I remember. Sorry, Charlie. Did say you went to Land's End, Penzance, and St Ives, and I think then you went up to Bath, didn't you, or something like that? I think, from what I remember vaguely. Yeah, Land's End's pretty. Penzance is nice. St Ives is lovely. So, but you only saw the north coast, really. You didn't see the south coast, and where you saw the big. I'm sorry, I keep going out of focus. Not sure why. You saw like the big dramatic bits of Cornwall. Did you see any of the old moorlands or castles or like the old streets? Okay, takeaway dishes, beach bum bob would be like, as I said, it sounds kind of weird, but the most popular foods really in Britain at the moment would be curry and Chinese, really, and like fish and chips somewhere behind that. That's not fashionable though. That's not trending. I would say like trending food at the moment, street food is like Brazilian food's going really well. It's become really popular, Brazilian street food. The issue that they have a lot of the time with like other foods is that sometimes they can't get them quite right because they can't get the right ingredients for it. I know that I had a friend that, like, for example, Charlie, one of my friends went to China, and like they tried the dishes there, and like in China they found that the people hadn't even heard of what we call Chinese food. They hadn't heard of that in China because it wasn't real Chinese food. It's just like a British interpretation of it. So, hey Franny, great to see you. So pleased to see you. I've been on for 2.5 hours, Franny, just chatting away. It's great to have everyone here. Roast chicken Walker's crisps. Hugs and cheers, Drew. Thank you very much. Yeah, roast chicken chips, fish and chips with malt vinegar, definitely. So, I don't know. I think crisp wise probably really solid or like salt and vinegar. Something pretty boring. But I'll tell you one thing. I did really enjoy in America when I went there. The amazing selection of food you've got, like food, sweets, crisps. I mean, like I put on like I don't know how many kilos. Charlie, when you came to Cornwall, or when you came to the UK, did you find the food here was quite strange? Franny's just making supper. That's good. CJ Wars. Okay, so crisps or chips, what's better to cook? Well, crisps in the UK are like, I'll show you. Give me 2 seconds. I'll show you what crisps are in the UK. Okay, so the Americans might recognise this. This is the English version of Lay's, Walkers. It was called Walkers for a long time. And like crisps, this is crisps. These ones are smoky bacon, okay? And they come in little packets like this, right? Tiny little packets, 25 grams. That's like an average size, normal size packet of crisps. Chips are what we eat with like steak. So we have like steak and chips, which is like what you call fries, but they're much bigger. We also have fries as well. Yeah, I mean, I think most people do try and match their food with. Oh, excuse me, extreme zoom in. Oops. Let's just try this a second though. That's cool, huh? I mean, I'm quite enjoying that, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can hear that music in the background. But yeah, so that's that. Or we could go bubbly. I'm not sure what's going on there. Right, back to normal. Sorry, messing around a little bit there. So, okay, so find the food like standard vinegar flavored chips. I love the vinegar flavored chips. Yeah, but did you find that like did you actually try any Chinese food in the UK? Like not like Chinese real cooking from Chinese people, but like Chinese food from like a Chinese takeaway. Excuse me. Wayne's never got a taste of beer. CJ saying there. Chris like that. Beach Bum Bob loves British tabloid newspapers. They all seem to be Brits and invaded by flying saucers. No, we don't. Not at all. But I do think people, unfortunately, are probably most likely going to have to go quite shortly. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I'll let you know exactly what the score is. Oh. Just checking things out, that's all. Okay. Here we go. So what have we got here? Right. So we've got 14 people watching. It's because I've been talking for 2.5 hours now. Great to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. Could you all please say hello in the chat if you're still here? I know I ask that a lot. It's just because I kind of like to know who's here, who's not, and I love it when new people join the chat. So that's really, really good. Beach Bum Bob, love your British tabloid newspapers. Invaded by flying saucers, UFOs. Ever seen one? Yeah, I've seen plenty of UFOs. All a UFO means is an unidentified flying object. So, like I would say, most of them are probably military planes. You get UFOs a lot. It means something you don't know or can't recognize. Really, you get all sorts of crazy stuff. If you can imagine the current range of like stealth fighters that America has was developed in the 1950s and 1960s. You just let it run through your head, see what technology has changed since, and try and work out what they've actually really got. That's where it's at really. So UFO, yeah, for sure. There's quite a few air bases around here. Or was American ones. Wow, I'm losing people quickly now. I shouldn't have mentioned that. But yeah, so UFO for sure. Flying saucer, I'm not so sure about. Hello. So we've got here Franny's saying, what did you miss? Franny, 2.5 hours you missed. I can't tell you about it all, but we've just been talking about the channel, about my Patreon, about what I want to do next, and about I'm also going to be picking a winner as well for the roast potato video, which dish is going to do. I'm going to do a dish and dedicate it. And I've obviously also got the British Cook. I've got the one-off embroidered apron giveaway going as well. So who else have we got here? I've got Nikki Belden. Linda B's here. That's cool. Wayne likes that. Yeah. CJ, yes, I do. I love, we don't call it blood sausage, we call it black pudding. And I love it. It's really nice in a breakfast, English breakfast. Best thing you can have with it. Okay, so the big storm in Florida, is there? They do pretty good pizza, Beach Bum Bob. I like making my own pizza as well. Right. The funny is, no need to be sorry. Honestly, I'm just saying, I can't tell you what I've talked about for 2.5 hours in 30 seconds. But I do think you're awesome. Thank you very much for turning up. I'm probably going to... right. Tropical storm. We had really bad lightning last night, which is why I probably wasn't on... Well, I wasn't on early as well. I think I might have lost Lauren somewhere. Maybe she's gone. I think I probably lost... No, I haven't. Nikki as well. Anyway, I'm going to be on for about another 10 minutes and then I'm going to pop off because I want to get something to eat. It's been 2.5 hours. I've been sipping on water. So if you've got any questions, fire them away. Fire away some questions. Give me like 10 minutes of questions now. Julia's still around, probably somewhere maybe. She's probably gone. Yeah, also, a fly actually flew right in my ear, which is probably hilarious on a replay. Make myself a good hot dog. That's a good idea. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of hot dogs. Not sure what keeps. What am I going to eat? 10 minutes. Be honest with you, Charlie. I'm going to have. I promise you, I'm going to go and have a look in the fridge and see what's there. It'll most likely be something quite simple. I've got a really nice fresh loaf of bread I've baked over there. It'll probably be that with some cheese and whatever else I can find in there. Maybe cheese ham, maybe a bit of Tabasco, or maybe some English mustard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'd fight either of those, CJ. I think maybe a goose-sized horse might be a safe bet. I'm not too sure. Peldon saying historical recipes. It's on the to-do list. The problem is I'm so far behind with it. The fly in the ear bit was quite funny, unless you're me and you felt something buzzing around the middle of your ear, which is kind of weird. It must have been like a learner pilot kind of flying in. Didn't do very well. End up in my ear. Yeah, that's right, CJ. The flies out there were biting quite a lot. In fact, I think I can see one above my eye there. Probably. That's one of the things. But yeah. But so Charlie, I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to go in the fridge. I've got some bread there. Maybe whisk something up. There won't be anything big. I won't be cooking things too much. I'll just make a sandwich some type, I think. Lauren, I'm sure I'll be fine. CJ, why do cooks go? I don't think they do. Most people I know that cook have hair. And I know a lot of people that cook. A lot of people that are into cooking. The bald look itself is popular in the UK. I do it because I've lost a lot of hair, like around here. And if I don't shave, I don't like it. I don't like having fluff. Do I have hair? Just don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to fry tuck, that's right. Yeah. No, TV ones. Which TV chefs have got bald heads? I suppose there's a couple, isn't there? There's a couple. Thanks, Charlie. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, I don't know if you found me on social media yet. I suggest all of you type British Cook into Facebook and try and find me on there and on social media or on Instagram. But when you do, please let me know it's from the live stream. Because there's so many people, like I can't always necessarily connect your name on here to like a Facebook profile. So add the group. There's British Cook page, but there's British Cook Tasty Recipes, I think it is. And that's the group. Make sure you join the group, okay? The group is much better than the page. If I post something somewhere, I'll post it normally to the group first, apart from if it's Patreon. Thank you very much, Charlie, as well. Appreciate that offer. You may would help a lot. Beach Bum Bob, yeah, I've done a video on how I make British bread at home. I use Dutch oven, funny enough, to make really, really nice, tasty, simple bread. It's not a old style bread, but it does look quite delicious. So check that out on my channel. I'm not sure why you're surprised about it, Beth, because I do talk to you a fair bit. I do see when you comment stuff. I just don't have a lot of time to follow things up, but I can't pronounce that name though. It leaves me. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm okay with names, generally speaking. Peldin, I don't know. It sounds really Cornish to me, which is where I'm from, obviously. But yeah, I try and remember names, but honestly, like, not so much now, but you have to remember that there's been people that I haven't sometimes spoke to for a couple of months, and all of a sudden they leave me a comment, and they may have commented a lot when I first went on YouTube. So there's like, I don't know, like, for example, I think the clock cream video has about, 1,300 comments on it. And then there's all the other videos, and I can't always connect who's commented with Facebook or whatever else. So just add me on there and find me on the social media. Hit me up, definitely, for sure. Especially you, Charlie, because I want to keep in touch with everyone. Well, I'm in touch with most of you anyway, on and off. So yeah. The only thing I want to do, quite shortly, next couple of months or two, I'm going to stop adding people on my personal Facebook, because I don't know, just I need to kind of focus my personal stuff and my British Cook stuff separately, longer term, maybe. Okay, so I do fine pronouncing Welsh, husband's family, do a British love food menu. I do need to do that, probably lead up for Valentine's Day. I think it'd be a good thing to do that, definitely. There's so much I want to do. It's just that's why I was doing it with the Patreon. I want to try and actually be able to do it with the time. Because what you need to understand that, as I said earlier, every 1 minute video takes me at least an hour to make, whether it's filming it, editing it, driving somewhere. It takes a lot of time. So, like, I have to take literally a whole day out to do one video, at least a day, sometimes longer. And to do that means I can't earn money other ways. So that was where I was trying to bridge the gap and do. I would love to be able to do more videos with the Patreon. That was what my idea was, and it still might be. Hopefully, I mean, there's some amazing support there. I don't want to write it off to I'm going to keep you doing it, and they will always have the top priority for me. Thank you very much, Lauren. CJ Walls, appreciate it. Charlie, thank you so much. Fantastic English as well. You know, I always feel embarrassed when I can't speak or read a foreign language. You know, like even like Polish or French or whatever. French I'm pretty good with. French and German I'm pretty good with. But like, yeah, so thanks for bearing with me as well and for being so polite. Okay, Nikki Royal. I'm going to say goodnight to everyone now, actually, because I'm losing the ability to speak. It's now been 2 hours and 45 minutes of me speaking pretty much consistently. Good night, everyone. I think this is probably going to be the end for now. Until soon. Night, Drew. Night, Drew. Really appreciate it. Beach Bum Bob, catch you soon, buddy. I need to check out all these channels in a minute. Good night, Peldin. Good night, Dirt. Really appreciate being here, bud. Very nice. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it. Great to see you. 11. 10. 11. Am I losing people or gaining them? I'm not sure. I'm trying to say goodbye. 9. 8. Go to bed. Okay. Nikki, thank you very much. I'm really pleased I sent for an extra few seconds to all that. Night. Night, Franny. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you all soon. Get yourself out of here, okay? I'm going to make some food. I'll speak to you all soon. Love you loads.